Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? I hope you all are doing good. I'm doing good. Well, I'm doing all right. I'm not gonna lie to you, y'all. I'm not gonna start off with embellishments, okay? That would be the wrong way to go about it. No, no, no. Must always be honest. Never forget. Never forget. I had a rough night last night. I remember looking at the clock and it being like after 3 a.m. and I was like, oh my God, I was having some, I see some trouble coming down the road, y'all. And it was on my mind thusly. But, I am here and I'm ready to do my thing, y'all. I'm ready to have fun. I shan't get bogged down in negative energy. So what are we doing today? Hold on one second. Let me just get this. Got this thing on my screen over here. We don't have any desktop? Oh, there we go. A little bit of music. There we go. A little bit of ambiance. Ambiance, as the fancy folks say. I just call it ambience, y'all. You know. You ain't gotta church it up. But we back, y'all. We leveling. We gonna be like talking about our thoughts about the game, you know. Some early impression type stuff. Y'all, I had a great time with this game. If you remember at the end of the last stream, I was talking about how good it was. And I give it pretty high marks. But then again, this is a MMO. These things take time to really understand if they're really good or not. But it looks like they had made some massive improvements. So I shan't tarry, y'all. Let's make haste, not waste. Let's go ahead and jump into the game. I think that's enough preamble. I feel like we are warmed up well enough. What they got here, a little announcement. And I don't know what server I'm on, y'all. I guess that's it. I'm on the server EMP. If y'all play and you'd like to join me at some point, I'd love to play with y'all. Let's see. Announcements, XP boost event, special XP boost is active in this world. What? Why do I get a special experience boost? Huh. Interesting. That's it. Well, not gonna complain about it. CTF neutral. Is that like a new game mode or something? And it's saying, look, it's saying 5 trade skills. Oh, y'all, I feel like I got a bit of a throb in my throat this morning. Smelting 2x, leatherworking. Oh, maybe that's just for the, not necessarily for your character, but rather your professions. Looks like they're getting 2x experience to the professions. Looks to be just the crafting ones. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about it, y'all. I think I'm a woodworker. Let's go ahead and hop in the game. Ready to get started. I'm something of a meanderer, y'all. I don't wish to over meander though. Something of a wanderer too, but Tolkien of course would say, you know, not all those who wander are in fact lost, and that's true. Y'all, my brain, we're so glad that's not true because I would have lost my mind a long time ago, right? Because it doth wander. It doth. Oh my God. What? Are those little torch bugs flying around the lamp? Okay, so we logged out in the end, y'all. I hadn't logged on, but I had been tempted to play this off stream some. And I didn't do it because I've been addicted as all fuck to Zomboid, y'all. I've been playing the shit out of that. Okay, so let's get up. Oh. Wait a second. You know, I like in Final Fantasy how like when you log off in the bed, you wake up when you log back in, you're waking up getting out of the bed. And I think I just logged into her standing up here. So it doesn't maintain like your different postures or whatever you want to call it when you log out and log back in. But y'all, I'm gonna tell you right now, look how fucking cozy, comfy this looks. Now this game does have, oh, hold on. Let's see, what's the button? Oh shit, that's map, hold on. It does have an ability to toggle run walk, but the thing is, it's not a legitimate walk. Like, I don't understand why this kind of gets on my nerves a bit. Because I like to roleplay, y'all. And if you don't have the ability to legitimately walk in the game, it kind of sucks some of the life out of roleplay. It really does. Let's look right here. Left control. I'm gonna show y'all this. And I will, y'all think I won't submit that as feedback later on today when I'm bored and I've done all my housework. I'll get back on here and submit this about feedback. That you need an actual... Wait a minute. Wait a minute. She is walking. Now how did I make her do that little 4 mile per hour jog? Hold on. Am I complaining about nothing? Damn, y'all, it wouldn't be the first time. Hold up. Toggle run walk F7. Walk left control. Oh, okay. So if I hold left control down, it does a legitimate walk. But if I do the toggle, it does this like slow jog thing. Okay, well, you know, I would prefer the toggle to do the slow thing and the left control to do the slower. It's a minor complaint though. Thank God there's an actual walk. Okay. There's also like a crawl, right? The game hadn't taught me how to crawl yet though. I'll just wait till I get there. But y'all, good God. How cozy is this inn? I'm talking about like... Okay, so I can see right off the bat, y'all, like where the game wins bigly at, y'all, hugely, is in the atmosphere. Y'all, look at the lighting, everything, the fire. Like, my God, there's housing in this game. And listen, that's a player plucked instrument. That's right, you can play your own tunes and stuff in this game. Okay, y'all, gosh, we have to use add-ons in WoW for that. Okay, y'all, I'm kind of glazing, y'all. I'm doing a touch. Maybe we're glazing a little too much. Let's get to walking here. But it's beautiful. I love the atmosphere. I love the art. The graphics are good. Yeah. What is that? So here's something to do with like a Halloween event. This is Salvatore. The man? What do you mean? He's crazy? Let's talk to him, see what's going on with this.
Can you sense that Nightveil Hallow is upon us? Cold mists creep from the hills. Darkness shrouds the forests in gloom. And above, the baleful moon watches all. Something wicked has come.
Missed opportunity, y'all. Missed opportunity to say something wicked this way comes. But one thing I got to do right off the bat. is turn the volume, because I saw a touch of my New World Vibe. And I said, oh, I actually turned the sound up a little too, the audio, what am I trying to say? The dialogue up a little too much, and I can hear that now. And also, I think the player instruments are a little too strong. Let's just get this sorted out. Movie volume, UI volume, sound effects, ambient, I'm good with that. Vocals volume. So I think we need to go down. What did I have it on? 75. We'll go down to 60 here and just see how that does. Musical instruments volume. This needs to come down a full 20 probably. Okay, I just don't want it to be too intrusive, y'all. I want to respect you all's ears. I know y'all have the cutest fucking ears ever, and we don't want to damage them. Okay.
Can you sense that Nightveil Hallow is upon us?
Okay, that's still how. Wait, how is that still so loud? Like, what is going on here? Is it movie volume? Because maybe voiceover volume? Well, what's the hold up. Hold on. What's the difference between vocals volume and voiceover? So vocals would be, I think I understand it, but I don't know that I can articulate it as of just yet. But let's just turn him down by a quarter and try that again, because there's a subtle difference here that they're making between vocals and voiceover. And I probably turned this down a little too much. We'll turn that back up and just try this again. Did we get it? Let's try again.
Can you sense that Nightveil Hallow is upon us? Cool.
I think we did, but it's still just a little too loud. He needs to come down like another 10%. And that will be, we'll bring him down to 65. We'll just go 66 on both of these. Boop, boop. There we go. Cause that's 2/3, y'all. I like fractions. I like common fractions.
Can you sense that Nightveil Hallow is upon us? Cold mists creep from the hills. Darkness shrouds the
I think that's
forests
better.
in gloom. Something wicked had...
It's still a little too loud, but we'll mess with it in a bit. I won't get bogged down in it. It don't have to be perfect, y'all. As long as me and him or him and I aren't talking at the same time, I think we're gonna be just fine. Nightveil armor pattern. Basket of treats? I mean, do I have any? No, I don't have any. How do you get them? It's got all kinds of candy in here, even the bad ones. What do you mean? There's no such thing as bad candy. What's this game talking about? Like, let me get some of them fall candy corns. I don't really like those, to be honest, so I just figured that was the only one I could think of at the time, so that's what I went with. Well, what's this? Okay, right here, collect treats. Put on a Nightveil costume together. Okay, so all of a sudden, y'all, this is a Halloween stream. Yeah, we're covering the Halloween seasonal event here. Yeah. Okay, so I have to put on a costume to do it, but here's the problem with that. I have no idea where to get a damn costume at. Oh, here's some housing. How much is a house? It's 11,000. I doubt that I have 11,000 gold. I have 30 gold. And not even an even 30. Lord have mercy. I'm poor as shit, y'all. Oh, look. The sky's pretty. The stars are moving very slowly. Okay, so I don't know how to get a costume. What's this right here? You cannot gather this because you are not Covenant. Oh, that's right. That's part of the game, right? Like they have this whole faction system, or it's like a guild system, holds different towns and stuff or something. Like they originally developed this, a lot of people were pissed because they kind of pulled the rug out from under people and they sort of sullied their launch a bit because they were really advertising this game as a PvP game. Like, oh yeah, PvP MMO. And then in the last month before release or something, they shifted really hard. It's what I remember reading. And they made it more PvE focused. And they pulled the rug out from under a lot of people. And guess what? You can't do that. You can't pull the old switcheroo on people. They don't appreciate it. Okay, so I ran right past this guy last time because I just wanted to get to town and log off. I always, when I'm getting off, y'all, I like to get... That didn't sound right, but when I'm logging off, I like to get into an inn in a town. Oh, his armor looks nice on it. Before I do that.
Welcome to Prydwen, traveler, the greatest kingdom on Eternum. Well, to be precise, it's a regency currently, but that will change. Have you come from the beach, then? We've had disturbing reports. Not just the self-proclaimed king squatting down there, but something even worse.
Huh, I can see right now I'm going to have to turn this down even more. We'll go 10% at a time till we get it right.
So it's true, then? God's ears. Why must every day bring such foul tidings? Derelict knights, greedy farmers. Oh, it never ends. And now the corrupted, too.
Yeah, the corrupted. There's the corrupt. They call them corrupted. They got a couple things they call them. Also, he looks like damn Samwell Tarly, y'all. If you remember from, what's it called? Game of Thrones. That was one of my favorite shows of all time. And, I started reading the books, but I didn't finish them because I was like, I'm going to wait until he comes out with like Winds of Winter. And I doubt he's done it. I kind of just stopped checking, you know. He's so fucking slow.
The worst part is that it's all happening on the eve of the most fortuitous occasion Prydwen's known in 400 years.
Well, what's the occasion, Samwell Tarly?
Why, nothing less thrilling than the return of the true heir. Sir Gawain is coming home after centuries to finally claim the throne of High King Artorius. Of course, however, Knight Regent Jin Jay is officially still in charge of our fair town. As a matter of fact, she'll want to hear your account from the beach.
So, I report to the reagent then?
Don't feel you have to rush, of course. Welcoming those who've just washed ashore is a Prydwen tradition. Free room and board at the Regent's Rise Inn. I just sent another newcomer from the beach that way. Shady sort. Couldn't take her word for anything, as you might imagine.
You mean Grace O'Malley? The legend? The woman? The myth?
Sounds like her. A sailor's tongue, all right. Probably someone you shouldn't consort with. Appearances, you know. So again, welcome to Prydwen. Check in at the inn, see the Regent when you can, and join us in celebration when the true heir returns. Jolly good.
Boy talking bad about my girl, Grace, y'all. He must not know that we homettes. He don't know it. Get a sip of coffee, y'all. I hadn't even had the first sip yet. That's a terrible way to start a stream, y'all, without a sip of coffee. Like, how dare I break from tradition? Accept the quest.
Corruption will claim them all. Warning them is a futile effort. They are blind to the real danger all around them.
Level 8, y'all. You see that? Gosh. Too easy for me. I try to tell y'all I'm a professional video gamer. I am. We got to turn them down just a little more. I still don't think... Let me look through these settings. Mute combat. No, we don't want mute combat music. Boost softer sounds. I think that's a good... We might turn this up to 50, and that way if they drop to a whisper, you know, we'll get that little boost. A lot of TVs do that for you these days. My TV does that. But let's turn this down. Eventually we'll find the right setting. We're gonna go from 2/3 to just half and just see how it sounds. We'll bring it back up if we need to. It's important to get these little things right, y'all, because I was watching the VOD from New World, a little bit of it, and I thought it looked fine on the stream, like they were talking in the green on my stream, y'all. But the thing is, when I watched the VOD, they were way louder than me, and I thought, fuck, people, when they're watching this, they won't be able to set their TV. They'll have to keep turning it up and down. Because I'm lower than the fucking NPCs. And if I put my mic any closer to my mouth, I'm gonna be deep throating the thing, y'all. I mean, gee whiz. I can be a little soft spoken at times. I'm not the most boisterous girl, you know. But you don't have to be the loudest, y'all, when you're the cutest. When you're a certified cutie patootie, you don't have to talk too loud to get attention. And if that sounds narcissistic, it's not, I promise. I never engage in narcissism, y'all. Never have, never will. That's a promise. Let me get a sip of coffee. Oh, this dude's name's Demetrius Bitten. I like that name, y'all. Demetrius. I think that's a strong ass name.
Welcome to the Regent's Rise. Sleep here and wake up feeling like a king. You here to check in? Be my guest. Ooh, literally.
But I keep, every time he says that, I just think to myself, but what about the fucking queens, y'all? What about all the queens? Like, I don't want to wake up feeling like no damn king. What you talking about, boy? That'd be weird if I did. Oh, it seems you've already checked. Yeah, okay. You can recall and respond at this settlement from anywhere in the world. Very good. So it's like, you know, setting your Hearthstone, whatever. I wish I knew how to get a costume. And also, his voice volume was not offending me there. I wasn't looking for it, but at the same time, I didn't notice him being loud, so maybe we got it right. Oh, here we go. Okay, here's Grace over here. I'm trying to pay attention, y'all. I'll be derping around. I'm gonna try to make some good progress today. Just for y'all. Grace O'Malley.
Now there's a familiar face. About time you caught up. Here we find ourselves in a little village pulled straight from the Middle Ages. Is it me? Or does nothing on this island make any sense at all?
Grace, I have a lot of questions.
No doubt. For a place where everyone gets eternal life, you'd think it'd be more calm, dull even. Not saying I'd like that, mind you. One thing that is the same, though, is cold, hard coin. You have it or you don't. Makes all the difference.
I couldn't agree more.
We're both a little light in the pocket, but I did sell that loot we collected, so there's your share.
Okay, girl.
Never let it be said Grace O'Malley doesn't pay her debts.
A Lannister always pays their debts, y'all. Well, Grace, what do we do now?
Well, you got that coin I just gave you, so I'd suggest you get to spending it. Buy yourself a new blade, some new boots, whatever suits your fancy.
Yeah? Is there a shop here?
Ah, yeah, there's a trading post out there. Livelier market than I would have expected. You should check out the trading post in the storage. And then what do you say? Let's meet in the tavern. All right, see you there.
All right, y'all. So I'm gonna head over to the trading post. We're gonna come back and talk to Grace again, probably after we do so. Oh my gosh, y'all, I've run into a gay person already, y'all. The gays are fucking taking over the world, y'all. Like, the gays are on the come up, y'all. This fella right here, level 21, it's I'm gay, not with one, y'all. You know he's extra gay because there's a second Y there. That's a very high level of gayness. Now, if there was a third Y, we couldn't even look at him, y'all. This is a damn family channel, you know. Holy smokes. It would be overwhelming gayness. Ridiculous, even. Storage shed. Why are they telling me to go to the storage shed, okay? Like, they were telling me, also, that girl needs to put some fucking shoes on. Like, what do you think you're doing, honey? And this one over here got her toes out, too. People in this game. But I don't know what to do. They want me to go, she told me to go to the trading post, but also they want me to check out the local storage shed. Okay, I'm gonna go in the storage shed first. Okay, very good. This is like the bank, basically, y'all. Storage shed. You don't get a bank in this game. You get a... We've been demoted, y'all. They're demoting gamers, y'all. Why are they doing this to us? We don't even get banks anymore. We get fucking storage sheds. Disrespectful. Disrespectful. And I clicked off whatever it was telling me. But what am I supposed to do? I can search? Oh, it tells me how to search like I didn't know how to do that. Thinks I'm a fucking diaper baby, y'all. I saw the search box right there. But I love this inventory sorting, y'all. WoW has a add-on that sorts stuff kind of like this for you. This makes stuff really hard. Lord have mercy. Really easy. Not easy to find, y'all. Fishing. We're gonna do some fishing today, y'all. We doing all the things, okay? Big girl stuff. What's this? Oh, right. Level 20 for the mount. I got a pretty full... I need a fishing pole. I'm gonna craft one. I remember looking around. What was it I couldn't find? Fiber. We'll find some fiber today, y'all, and I'll make my fishing pole. I will. I'll do it. Okay. Don't give me little teeny ass... Learn how to buy and sell items. Place your buy orders in the journal. Like, why do they put time on the tips, y'all? Okay, that's naughty, okay? Not everybody reads, y'all. I read at 20 words a minute. Okay. Okay, I'm on a first grade reading level over here. Let me get a sip of coffee. Excuse me, first grade, that's way too high. I'm on a fucking kindergarten. 4-year kindergarten, y'all. K4. K4 reading level. And they put a damn timer on the amount of time I have to read the tip. Plus I have ADD on top of that. Yeah. Takes me 6 months to read one fucking newspaper, y'all. Trying to find... Okay, what do they want me to do here? I think they just wanted me to come over here so they could show me that tip. Like, yeah, I get it. It's a trading post. Okay, well, let's go back and talk to Grace then. I'm going over here. We're going to talk to Grace. I don't like the chat in this game. Like, why does it keep showing, like... What is this? What are these? What is X wall X XWT? What is that? How can I filter? Let's go to area chat. I think that'll help. Does that help? There's a recruitment chat. There's a trade chat. What's going on in the trade chat? Not a whole lot. Let me be in the area chat. That seems... Oh my god, we're shooting. We're dry firing my bow. Well, I'm not dry firing it. I'm just misfiring it. For fuck's sake, get... Okay, I don't like the way this chat works. Like, what in God's name? How do you get it off your screen? God, go... It's enter? Enter. I was pressing enter. It wouldn't go away. I don't like the way the chat works in this game, y'all. That's a deduction. Got my little hop. Look at that little teeny. You can do little bunny hops. Press shift. Is this the same? She went to a... Oh, that's too loud.
I've met stately noble gentry and shipwrecked men of 20. I've met souls from ancient memory, found in sagas and dusty tomes. I've seen ghosts and fiends and horrors, met knights and bold explorers, as I've wandered every corner of this island we call home. Let's go! Keep it together! Yes! Dig in! Woo! Come on now! I've met kings of earthly nations, seen the gods of all creations, tasted wine at every station, from sands to misty moors. But the partings that we weather and the memories we treasure,
Nice.
are the souls we've lost forever on Eternum's forgotten shores.
Okay. So let me turn down, I think that would have been a movie, right? Let's turn down that movie volume real quick, because that will wake your ass up. That was all up in my ear. I thought I had the volume kind of sorted out on the last stream. What are we going to do? Like just half of that, honestly. That was way too loud. Okay. All of our vocals and dialogue and stuff, movies, etc. are now 50%. We'll get it adjusted just so, y'all. It takes time for these things sometimes.
Lively little ditty there. Kinda oversells the place, don't you think? I sure won't be calling this place home. But hey, aren't you popular? Messenger from the Night Regent herself was looking for you. Getting fancy, aren't we? She's keen to have a word with you up at the keep.
Okay. She can have a word. I'll have a word with her. She ain't having no... What are you talking about? She ain't having a word with me, y'all. I'm the one gonna have the word. Okay, her ears are gonna be the red ones, not mine.
Word around town says the Night Regent's just a puppet, and some minister Lochner is actually running things. And then this true air business. You'd think that's what drew the crowds. But Barkeep says it's really just people fleeing from trouble at the outlying farms.
Yeah? What kind of trouble?
Sounds like some kind of plague. People turning on their friends and neighbours with cold murder in their eyes. Unlike those red-eyed bastards on the beach, these folks aren't possessed. Seems like they don't have any souls at all.
I think those quote-unquote bastards on the beach, as she's calling them, I think they just had a touch of reefer, y'all. That's why their eyes were red. They done lit up, sparked up the ganja. But oh yeah, Grace, Elstrom said it was even worse.
I didn't trust all the shite coming out of that oaf's mouth. But maybe there was some truth to it. I'd be more interested to hear what the Night Regent has to say, particularly if there's mention of coin. I'm right here if you need me.
Well, okay, Gracie Pooh. Okay, just keep your tits nice and cool and I'll be right back. Stay out of the fucking ale, Grace. Okay. I expect I'll come back. She'll be passed out. Where are the people that were playing the little tune? Is this the lady over here? That's her, Stillwater Rose. And they were letting it rip, wasn't they? Like, that's a legit song. Hey, what's that? The Syndicate's Charter. I'm just gonna add it to my journal. I don't feel like reading it just right now. Okay, let's go in here.
The farmers, the knights, the miners, no word in days. We need to know what's going on out there, Lochner.
The people are simply distracted. Word has spread of the true heir's return. As acting regent, you have served Prydwen faithfully, and I'm sure this is unsettling for you. But you can set aside your concerns.
When the new king is ready to assume his duties, I will gladly stand down. But not before.
Of course. Now, I have preparations to attend to.
Oh, you see that look he gave me? That's unsettling. I have to say I don't like that. That's very unsettling. Okay, let me go up here and talk to her. Just a sec. Think. This too. Just make one more little adjustment here. I think that'll be perfect. Okay, her name's Jin J. I like that. Jin J.
Ah, you must be the one from the beach. Selpain believes you to be honorable, and I trust his judgment. But I like to hear reports firsthand. We saw signs of corruption by the shore, but we believed it was isolated, and that no one had actually become corrupted. Did you see them yourself?
Well, like I said, I saw some people that, you know, looked to be, you know, partaking in some ganja. But I can't really say they were corrupted. Maybe they were. I don't know. Maybe they were both, y'all.
That is not what I wanted to hear, but I see the sincerity in your eyes.
Oh, yeah?
You should know that we normally go to great lengths to make newcomers feel welcome in Prydwen. I'm sorry if I seem impatient just now.
Y'all, you notice that when I like moused over the housing or whatever, it was like 11,000 gold for a house. They're giving me like 9 gold. They're giving me 9 gold. Also, what is this shit? Gold is capped. Y'all, I don't like that. Okay, this is a minor deduction. Actually, it's not a minor deduction. If you mouse over coin, it says your primary currency is used to purchase items in the trade post at the faction shop. Coin is capped at 1 million? Why? Is that like their brilliant way to combat inflation? Because I don't think it's worth it in these types of games to make this kind of a broad stroke attempt to combat inflation at the expense of player freedom, y'all. Like, one of the ways, like in MMOs, like just a bit of the way I think about MMO general philosophy is that you want to give players like as many ways as possible to make progress in the game. And gold is a huge way to do that. But this game is telling you that no, when you get to 1 million, you've had enough. And it's time for you to stop. And we're just going to delete, or I don't know how they deal with it. They just don't let you gain more gold. But I think that's a poor choice, y'all. I think that is a blatantly poor choice. That's not a good design decision to limit the amount of gold that a player can earn, when one of the reasons that players play MMOs is to become filthy stinking rich. But it is what it is. Okay. I have a negative view of that. Let me get a sip of coffee. So, okay, Jin Jay.
With all the excitements for the return of the true heir, I believe we are ignoring signs of grave threats to Prydwen. And news of corrupted adds to the list. However, the greater concern right now is the rush of disappearances. Sworn knights who failed to report in over the last several weeks.
But Jin, you've sent search parties, right?
Minister Lochner has sent scouts, but they have not returned as of yet. And now I feel they are missing as well. Still, he counsels patience.
Okay.
Lochner believes the return of the royal bloodline will solve all problems. I feel strongly that we cannot afford to wait for Gawain.
Y'all, Jen has very pretty hair. This is very pretty. She's got her little pick put through it there. Is there anything I can do, Jen?
Oh, I'm sorry. This is poor form on my part, dropping all my troubles on your boots. I would not impose on someone who just arrived. Still,
Right.
with the remaining nights spread thin, you're probably able to get me answers faster than they can. The mine is not so far away either.
Oh, yeah? Well, what's going on at the mine?
That's just it. We don't know. The foreman there, Alia Musa, is a personal friend, and she usually visits once a week. But it's been a month. If you're truly willing, I would ask you to check on Foreman Musa and report back. Oh, and please inform Minister Lochner of your mission, just so he's aware.
Okay, so this one will give me 40, so that's a 4x increase over what they just gave me. But also, this is like a mission quest. The other one that gave me this, the one to talk to her gave me like 9, but that was kind of like a fetch quest. So, okay. You kind of see that, right? I mean, quests, there's different tiers of quests in games, so. Okay. Accept the quest. All right, let's see. One thing I was going to say is I don't remember any of this. I feel like I would have remembered some of this, but some of this just feels like brand new. I don't know. I can't say that it is or isn't. I see a little quest over here. I'm just going to get all the quests. Who dis? This is Fiona Murphy. She's a minstrel of Monarch Bluffs. Well, let's give her a talking to, shall we?
Come, Seeker. Danger abounds, but your fortune will be grown. The lost banished, peace found, when the true heir takes the throne.
Okay, y'all, one thing I want to point out, that this is a huge positive with the game, and I hope that they keep doing this. But this is not a campaign quest. This is like a local story or a zone quest, and the dialogue is still voiced. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all, I absolutely adore that. I adore it. But yeah, Fiona, they sound really important.
Mountain and dale speak the tale, a warrior of wit and renown. Artorius raised them strong and brave, a true heir for his crown.
Okay, I just noticed that she is speaking in rhyme. She's got very excited hands as well. They don't stop moving, do they?
For the heir, bring flowers fair, that we may build a path of blooms. May they know their people care. It is them we choose.
Okay. Yeah, she's having some erotic, not erotic. Y'all, is that a Freudian slip? I was trying to say erratic movement. Like maybe she got a touch of that Parkinson's. But okay, girl. I accept. I've already forgot what I was agreeing to though. Danger. I could be going to my death, y'all. So it wants me to go to Pendragon Landing. Okay. Let me see if there's any other quests nearby. I'm just going to explore the town a little bit before I head out. That's 162 meters. That would take a long time. Oh, 80 meters. I see a quest over here. I'm gonna like round up all the nearby quests. I wonder if this is one of those games similar to WoW where you should really just focus on the campaign quests to level. And I feel like that kind of misses something, you know. But I'm gonna do, y'all know that not only do I not acknowledge metas or the meta, I actively disparage it. So I want to do the opposite of what most people do. I don't want to go with the grain. I want to turn around and push back against it, y'all. Gertie Lothar.
Hey, are you the one I've been hearing about? Yes,
Probably.
You must be. You match the description. People talk around here, you know.
Oh yeah? Y'all. People are talking about me? Well, what do the people say exactly?
They say you've been quite a help, and I was like,
Oh.
well, why haven't they helped me? But then I realized, silly Gertie, it's because you haven't asked.
Okay, well, she has a cute voice, does she not? I like that. Well, something you need help with, dear?
Yes, honey. Honey so delicious it's called devil's honey. I have a special reserve up on Hiraeth Lookout. Collect my honeycombs and I'll give you some to taste.
Okay. Oh, some of these are... I noticed that they're giving me this basket of treats. Is that something to do? Is this something to do with the, oh, and 46 gold, but not much experience, but also giving me 1,000 territories. So this, okay, let me read this. So this increases territory standing, allows you to purchase a house and add in territory specific benefits. Okay, very good. So in order to purchase a house here, I have to build this up and then I have to also have the gold. So whatever this, I don't know what territory, I'll look at the map once I'm done with her. But okay, Gertie, I accept. But at first I was thinking maybe this is something to do with the Halloween thing because it's a basket of treats, but maybe not. Okay. Oh my good gracious. That Flowers for the Air is 300 meters away. That's a rather long walk. Oh, here's something. Found another quest. We're going to take a little stroll around town trying to pick all these up. Is that his like little guild thing above his head, the dollar signs? Okay, Seymour. Bro's name is Seymour Quadir. He's a builder.
I'd help you settle in. But I'm the one who needs help right now. We've lost men, lost equipment. I have to build strong defenses for the Regent and her people. But how can I do that without resources?
Oh, well how can I help?
I wish that you could retrieve the miners. Such hard workers, all of them. All equipped with picks that date back to Artorias' reign. Maybe you could retrieve the heirloom picks. I'd be most appreciative.
Yeah, I bet you would. Y'all, this is my least favorite hairstyle, facial hairstyle of all time. These are mutton chops. That's what that is. Very bold statement, though. It definitely takes a certain level of confidence to pull that off. I see another little questy poo trying to hide over here. Let me look at my map and see if they show me on the map everything. Oh, they do. Okay, so good. This will be the last one to pick up. Right here. Anniversary gift. And then we can go be about doing some of them. Edda Koenig.
Love keeps you warm, but so does wool. Come to me if you ever need something stitched. I've made a fair garment for many a fine folk. Even my darling Eddie, who isn't back yet.
Were you expecting him?
Yes. My foolish heart can't help long for my Eddie. He toiled too hard in the mines. This is the first time he's missed our anniversary. I'd go to the mines myself, but his favorite turkey is roasting away.
Well, I mean, y'all, she's putting this fucking turkey ahead of her relationship. Y'all, I don't recommend y'all do that. You know, if you have a, you know, just basic life shit. If you feel that your partner is in danger, you know, take the fucking turkey out the oven, y'all. Sit it on the counter and go check on them. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I'll go look for him.
That'd be lovely. Tell that oaf he has a wife who loves him more than the mines do. And then, gently remind him that it's our anniversary today. And I'll be very cross if he doesn't have a gift for me.
Yeah, okay, so she says she loves him more than the mines does. But she loves him. She loves that turkey more than she loves him. So I guess they're even. All right, lady. Let me see here. What's this right here? Uncharted landmark. Let me go discover this landmark. I want to look at my character just real quick and see, jog my memory, like what my professions are. I think I'm a lumberjack and like a woodmaker or a carpenter or something. I'm gonna stick with that, y'all. I'm not gonna try to focus on a bunch of different gathering stuff. Let me go see this landmark first though. Oh, I went way past it. Holy smokes. Let me go back this way. Okay, now we're going the right way. Y'all, they did such a good job decorating. I would like to see even more jack-o'-lanterns, so put them right there, put them there, pile them everywhere. But look at the tree color and everything. This is very autumnal looking, isn't it? Boy Frosty. Oh, okay, good. You get experience for uncovering landmarks. And there's a town project board. Let me go what is that? What was that sound? Oh look, somebody's role-playing, y'all. Harry Otter. I'm scared of him. I don't know why, but I am. I'm running away. He might come up and try to roleplay on me. I would be so afraid. Oh right, I want to go. Can I put a mark? Yes, I can. How do you remove it? You just right click it again. Okay, cool. You can just put like right click a mark on your map and go fly. Y'all, very good. That's a half a point added, y'all. I'm just working on my score for this game. I'm keeping it in my head, y'all, I promise. Every game starts at a 5, and I either add points, half a points as I go, and I just keep that in my head. You know. I went a little past it. It's right here. But I shall not announce my score for it as of yet. I have to play this for, it's an MMO, so I need to play it for at least a few months to get to know kind of how it is. I need to hit max level and like see what's what. If I could get my words out. War for territory. I hate that this has a timer. Let me just press T on it. There we go, that's what I can do. And you can probably review these little tips in the interface. Companies can own and manage. So let's learn about like territory management. I want to read this little blurb so we can all know, like sort of, and I can know how territory works. So it says companies can own and manage territories in a term. When a company owns a territory, they earn a percentage of the fees paid by other players in return for managing their territory. Okay, that's understandable. Companies fight for territories by participating in an influence race and going to war. Earn enough influence during an influence race by completing PvP missions for an opportunity to declare war if your faction wins. You can declare war from the map. Influence races are scheduled in various territories daily. Once a war is declared, it will be scheduled the next day according to the defending company's siege window. Okay, so you scheduling wars. Now, I have some thoughts about that in terms of game design. Scheduling wars. But I'm not gonna like break off onto a tangent on that. When your company wins a war, I understand why they're doing it that way. Let's just put it that way. But I don't necessarily agree with it. When your company wins a war, you will own the territory, but that's not having any experience with the system. We have to kind of see how it works before I can pass a judgment on it. Manage the territory by starting town projects in the territory's town hall that give lifestyle buffs and upgrade the settlement and fort. Okay, so if you win a war, you can go in and like do some little, everybody gets some quests to do and they can kind of upgrade their town and get some buffs. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Sheep hunters needed, alchemists needed. This is a good time to review my professions, y'all. Hold on, character. Core, I got 9 experience. My gear score is 91. Oh, they keep track of gear score. Medium. Right, y'all, this is a pretty neat little armor system they have. If y'all want to just take a second to look over it while I get a sip of coffee. I don't wish to read all that, but it's pretty neat. It kind of changes like based on, you get some buffs and debuffs like based on whether you wearing light, medium, or armor. And so you can mix and match, but once your weight goes above a certain point, you break into a threshold for that different archetype, let's call it. That's what it seems like to me, but I'm not going to get all into that just right now. So you could probably I could probably put on some cloth stuff and then just be right below medium. Something like that. But I wish to be medium, y'all. I think that's a good thing for me as a ranger. Wood cutting. Where's my like journal? Character. Okay, here we go. Here we go. This is what I'm looking for. What are my trade skills? So you can do any of them. But I'm a logger and an engineer. So I got a bonus starting to those. So those are the ones. Eight, 10 to next level. Okay. But I've done some harvesting and I've done some tracking and scanning, but we're going to focus on logging and engineering. Yeah. Weapon mastery? Oh, I've got another point to go in the bow. Let me, probably barbed arrows. That puts a bleed on them. Cool beans. Let me go back here. Okay. I want to get a rapier, y'all. Or maybe a hatchet. I think a hatchet would be cool with a ranger, right? Rapier's definitely pretty nifty for a backup weapon, but I like hatchet too. I don't really like the idea of having a spear, y'all, as a ranger. Gives me a bit of the ick. Yep. Okay, so what was on the job board again? Sheep hunters needed. I don't believe I'm going to hunt no sheeps. Wait, can I re-roll these? It refreshes on its own in like 8 minutes. Boo. Like, give me a way to refresh this so I can get like... What I wish is it would just kind of detect what professions you have. So like I could get an engineering quest and I could get a logging quest. Yep. But let me go to the market real quick. I'm gonna buy me a hatchet, y'all. There's a sweetheart. She says halberd just better. Boo. She says you can get a spear, axe, and hammer all in one. I know, it's like a damn Swiss Army knife. Made onto a pole. Oh, sweetie. Let's see. Okay, do I have enough weapons? Y'all, I always post my shit really expensive. Let me see. Let's have a look. Can use. Let's check that. That's always good. One-handed weapons. Hatchet. Y'all, I'm gonna be a fucking hatchet maiden. What about like... This is... What is this? Available orders in this category. Let's put can afford. Cool. Y'all, when I was playing this back in the day, like people don't know how to like price their items. They don't. Like let's talk about this, y'all. I'm level 7 and I have 63 gold. And I barely played the game, y'all. What have I got? Like 4 hours on record. Y'all. But people don't know how to price their items. So I look at it, I said like, how much gold do I have at this level? And what level did I get the item? So I think people at this level that would need this hatchet would have 64 gold thereabouts. So, and you don't have to buy stuff off the auction house, it's optional. So what I was doing back in the day, y'all, was I was selling my stuff at like half its item level. And that was going really good. They were selling really good. Like, so I would sell, this is a 105 item level hatchet. I would sell it for 50 gold. Y'all, and you know that people at this level have it. And so if they don't want to pay that for it, then they can just go do a quest. But they putting this shit up there for 5 gold, y'all. Like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna buy that. I'm actually gonna buy, y'all, I'm gonna splurge. I'm gonna buy this one. It's common for 14 whole gold. Wow. Gosh. Buy it now. Oh, cool. And it shows your New Balance after. Also, New Balance is a brand of shoes. I love those shoes, by the way. Also, I like Saucony's. I like Saucony's, and yes, that name sounds a little bit lurid if you put a suck on it. I mean, y'all. Sorry. I know you can never see Saucony's the same way again, and I apologize for that. But I did have to do it. My brain bullied me into doing it, is what happened. It's not me, y'all. Please don't think so. I have nothing to do with it. Let me get a sip of coffee. But New Balance are some very good shoes, but I like wearing kids, y'all. I like kids. Some pink ones, they go very cute with a mini skirt. Okay, what am I trying to do? Oh, right, let's talk to... I don't want to do the main quest yet. But also, they haven't sent me out of the city yet, so maybe they'll send me like near my other quest locations that I have. And that way I can do my quests in sort of batches and be really efficient. Oh, but I know what I'm trying to... Y'all, God. Y'all let me forget that I'm supposed to get my stuff out of the mailbox. Or where do you get it from? Maybe they put it in the shed or something. No, I definitely just bought it. Maybe you pick it up at the same place you buy it from? I so confused. Y'all, I so confused. Sale? Okay, so clearly you don't pick it up. Did it just put it in my inventory automatically or something? Let me check. It damn sure did. Y'all, they're killing my fucking roleplay. Like, at least, y'all, don't automatically... They cheat me out of, like, picking up my loot, y'all. It's getting deductions, y'all. The points are coming off. They're killing my fucking roleplay. You don't automatically put stuff in my inventory. You shortchange me. I'm supposed to go get it. So that way I feel connected with the world. And also they be doing this auto loot shit where they be sucking items into your inventory after you kill the damn thing. I don't have a fucking Hoover vacuum cleaner connected to my damn hip that sucks up loot. Okay, don't cut me out of the equation. Let me interact with the world. Okay, have a mailbox or like let me pick my items up right here. Don't just stick it in my inventory as an afterthought. It's a minor deduction, but it is in fact a deduction. Like how about this? Y'all, can we please leave the RP in our RPGs? Like, they're called RPGs after all. Let's not strip the RP elements out of them for the sake of like expedience, you know? It's like, come on. These types of games suffer, y'all. Like, let me tell you this, like general philosophy, gaming philosophy. These games over the last decade have suffered greatly at the expense of propaganda such as quality of life, people saying things like respect my time. How about this, motherfuckers? Respect your own goddamn time. If you don't want to play it, don't play the fucking game. How about that? Quality of life, respect my time, convenience. Like, these games die at the fucking altar of convenience and quality of life. Oh yeah, baby doll. She said... she resubbed. Thank you, honey. Thank you for the support. She says, woot woot, sing the Milan song. I'll make a man out of you, question mark. Poggers, poggers, poggers. Milan. Yeah, I will, but I'll have to cut that out. I'll have to cut that out of the VOD because that's copyright. Like when I sung the Snoop Dogg song, like this is the thing about singing songs. I could do it. Maybe I could do it a cappella and get away with it, but if I have any of that music, it just gets copyright and they mute the stream VOD. Like, cause when I did the Snoop Dogg song back when I was doing Final Fantasy, they muted that. And if Twitch mutes something, it's never gonna make it past YouTube. YouTube's way more strict. Yeah, honey bunny, I'll do it for you off stream. I'll sing a song for you anytime off stream. It was a fun idea though, when I first started it, but then I saw real quick it was like, they were just gonna shut my ass down for it. How do I... Oh, I just go right here. Yeah, okay, bind item. Bound items can only be used by you and cannot be traded. Do you want to equip? Yeah, I do. Like, I know what I'm doing. I wish all... Oh, what's that? Somebody did a song somewhere. What the heck they doing? They sleeping on the fucking ground, y'all. But, oh, let me take this little thing off my map. They didn't have any good jobs for me. I wish the job board detected your professions. And then you could, Did I not accept this man's quest? Am I tripping?
Ah, yes. The newcomer invited to an audience with the Night Regent. Imagine, if you had arrived a few days later, you might have been welcomed by a king. Yes, Gawain's return will restore Prydwen's glory. The Night Regent has performed well with my council, but she sometimes exceeds her mandate.
Okay, isn't she still in charge?
For now. But she would do well not to concern herself with matters our new king can better adjudicate. Tell me, has she enlisted you in one of her endeavors?
Okay, y'all. So if we remember back to when we were talking to her, so she was the lady, the regent, she was the lady we were talking to a bit earlier, and he was the guy that walked by and gave me like a really creepy look. So he's kind of like one of these court whisperers, y'all. You can tell he's fucking up to no good. Like, basically, this is Grima Wormtongue, y'all. If you're familiar with Lord of the Rings, I hope everybody is, because goddamn, it's some of the best fantasy ever created. But this dude is basically like a Kmart Grima Wormtongue. He's over here, you know, whispering in fucking King Theoden's ear, you know, keeping him weak, keeping him influenced by Saruman. But yeah, so here's what I'm gonna say. Actually, I volunteered, big boy.
Well, aren't we proving our value quickly?
Yeah.
I'm sure the king will also be grateful for those who willingly submit to his guidance.
Oh,
it's
fuck
not my
you.
place to countermand the Night Regent's orders, but
no, it's not.
I would hate to see a prospective resident waste their time. The tavern is open, you know.
This motherfucker. Like, this motherfucker, y'all, he's talking out of both sides of his mouth, y'all. On one hand, he's trying to steer me away from doing what she said do. And the other hand, he's saying, but it's not my place to countermand the Night Regent's orders. You're damn right it's not. I ought to, like, give me a quest to go back so I can tell her what this manipulative bastard's doing. Okay, so they're kind of getting me into the story now. It's got a little bit of meat to it, y'all. Okay, it's a good story so far. I like where we're going with this. Okay, now let me check my map, because we got 5 quests, y'all. That's about all my little brain can handle at one time. I mean, actually, it's probably more than I can handle, y'all. I famously have 2 brain cells. It's like 2 on 5, y'all. It's 2 versus 5. It's not fair. Marauders Command. Oh, so they kind of want me to join a faction, right? I'm sure the story will push me in that direction in a little bit. I'm not gonna go looking for it. Who knows? Maybe I'll do some PvP. Some PvP. Okay, let me zoom out so I can see. Why I got to go way over here? That seems like a long way to go. So I need to kind of go here and then work my way through like this, y'all. What do y'all think? Look at this. This is smart, right? This is a good strategy. Go here and then work down through like this, and then we come and we get the little fast travel point, and we also get this quest while we're there. Where's 4 at, though? I'm missing 4. You know what? I'm going to come over here. No. This game is not leading me by the reins. I do what I want to do. I'm going to go do number 4 first. That's right. We're going to start with 4 and go down yonder. And I see there's another quest down here, and that takes us close to this Monarch's Bluff. Yeah, I'm gonna go do 4. I'll probably do whatever this is. Quit with all the fucking tooltip nonsense. Jesus Christ. And I'll do Truffle Fever, and then I'll hearth back to the settlement, and then we'll go over and do these. That sounds like a good plan. So let's go this way. What is this direction? This is west. Let's go west. And go out the western side of the little settlement. What in the heck? What is all this glowing? Oh right, I don't know how to get put on a costume. The game not really helping me with that. Oh my god, y'all, I know y'all heard that. I saw the mic bump up. I had a little burpee poo, y'all. I'm so sorry. My body hath betrayed me. Alright, we hauling ass. I'm going as fast as I can. Oh, what is that? Can walk? Can you run? You can't. There's no sprint. You already just run as fast as you can. Can I go off the road? Or is this game like really on? What is that? Oh, let me go get this little landmark. Gosh, don't run. Don't just run past stuff. I should cut some of these banana trees down. It says this is a level 6 landmark. Does it have something to fight here? Like, what's the deal? Somebody's cutting my trees down, y'all. It's Sigmund Gray. Some bitch taking my trees. What is that? Saltpeter. Saltpeter? I'm gonna get this. Oh, I got 5 saltpeter. Y'all, why is it so hilarious to me that it's called Peter? But let me get like, bro, you don't get all the banana trees. I get some of the banana trees. The animation bugged out there. It's still doing it. It's bugging out. Y'all, why is the fucking animation bugging out? Hold on, let me log out and log back in, see if that fixes it. Cause that's one thing I don't like. Let's exit the main menu. Yep. I don't know if there's like a reload command in the game or not. I should have tested it first, shouldn't I? But one thing, if there's one thing I do not like, it's animation bugs. Like, they are the literal cockroach of bugs in games. Oh my god. That's me when I wake up in the morning. When I don't go to bed, it's until 3 a.m. like I did last night. That's what I look like, y'all. It's like, Mah! Brains. Oh, good God, what a slow load. Oh, we didn't have to wait for all of it, thank goodness. Okay, it better be fixed now. I'm not gonna put up with this shit. We're still doing this, huh? Is it just the banana trees? Let me see if it's... Well, there's only banana trees around. Oh, I got an upgrade available. I can't imagine for what. Weapon, is it weapon mastery? Upgrade for what? Hold on. It said press K. Oh, I get to spend, okay, I got 40 points available, y'all, and I hadn't been using them. Gosh, y'all, I'm silly as fuck. Okay. Oh, y'all. A hatchet was a poor choice because it would require me to put points into strength as well as dexterity. So I think the no. It scales with strength and dexterity. Well, why would I, okay game, okay, why would I want to put one above the other? Because, let's see. Well, let's look at the first ones here. Because you want to put points in both of these because you get these little breakpoint buffs, these little breakpoint passive buffs. Okay, so we want to do our 2 stats. We actually have 2 stats we want to focus on here. And this is fair, so like people that are magic users need to do both focus and intelligence as well. So somebody like me that's going to be doing the hatchet and the bow build, we still have to put points in this too. So I'm going to see if I can get like this first notch. Let's back this off. I just want to get this first threshold. Okay, I can't do both, can I? But I need to do some constitution because I imagine that's health, right? Right, this is overall primary health. So I need to... I don't want to be like straight glass cannon. But which one is better for right now? I think dexterity is going to be my first bet. Because I do some skinning, y'all. I have to do skinning in order to like get cooking materials and stuff and whatever. Not necessarily, you can fish as well, but... So what I'm going to do is dexterity and constitution for my first point. We're going to go 25 and... Well, shit. I can't actually... Because they only... Oh yeah, I can. Okay, good. Good. So we got the break point for... So I get... Yes, very good. So this is the big one right here. So I'm a logger, y'all. I'm a lumberjack. So 10% logging speed and all health consumables are 5% stronger. And then we get 5% crit chance, which is enormous. And 10 skinning speed. Both, we're getting like benefit out of both of these. Very good. Okay, game. I like this. I like that they have a stat game that's also separate from the talent game. So they've separated out like their passive stuff into a whole different stat game than they have with their assign my points so I don't forget. But then these are like your talent masteries, right? These are your talent points, or they call them weapon masteries. So you have your little build. Yeah. Okay. I see you, game. I see you, and I like you. I like this. Yeah, let it be known. I enjoy. I do not besmirch. Oh, I'm going the wrong way again. Hold on, let me look at my map. Y'all, when I get down... No, I'm not going... I'm going to do number 4, right? Oh, why are they calling it number 2 now? It was 4. So what is it like? Huh, I don't know. We'll keep an eye on it. I'm not sure. But when I get down there, y'all, I'm going to go take a little breaky poo. And I'm going to go tinkle. Yep, get some more coffee, because damn if I don't need it. I'm not going to follow the road, y'all. We're going off-road. Like, they cut, y'all. I'm one tough mudder. Okay. Oh, fuck. Look at that lithe roll right there. Just like a fucking ninja. I'm very skilled. I'll do it again. Whoop. Easy. Oh, okay. Am I safe right here? Is there a sneak in this game? Can you crack? Can you... Yes, you can sneak. But does it actually do anything? Does it actually, like, make you more stealthy? Let me hide right here. Okay, y'all. I'll be right back. And before I go, baby had said, baby banana treeing. Yeah, I missed that for some reason. I think it was because some ban evader come in here. Also, let me ban them real quick. And it gave me that big ass thing. It's like likely ban evader restricted, so I gotta ban somebody. But y'all, I'm gonna ban somebody. And I'm gonna go pee. And I'm gonna get some more coffee. And I'll be right back. Okay. Okay. I'm back. This boar. What the hell is this boar think it's doing? Oh my god. Like, watch where the fuck you're going, swine. What the fuck? God. Get a sip of coffee. I got fresh hot coffee, y'all. Don't come back over here. Sorry. I don't know what happened right there. There we go. That was a nice little oopsie. Like, yeah, just roll the start screen again. No, I'm not mine. What the fuck? All I'm trying to do is stand up out of a crouch, y'all. I'm just completely spazzing out. Let me get some hatchet skill. I don't have... Why are they both attacking me, stupid things? I'm chopping. Okay, good. I got my first point. There we go. Let me assign some hatchet points. Yeah, that's right. I'm your hatchet girl. Okay, so I'm gonna get... Ooh. Wait a minute. We can do throwing? Hatchet can be a range skill too? Well, I don't know if I need 2 range skills, do I? Wouldn't it be better to, like, be able to defend myself in melee a bit? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of throwing hatchets. Like shooting bows and throwing hatchets. Aimed throw replaces block with an aim throw that deals 100% weapon damage? Yeah, you know what? Yeah, okay. Shit, I'm fucking throwing axes, y'all. Like, do not fuck with me. I have like a lot of martial prowess. I'd like to do some fishing today as well. Like, I remember fishing in this game being really fun. Like, it's got its whole, it's like an active skill. Okay, what am I getting here? These are the flowers. Right. Right. What, the board? Can you not see that I'm picking flowers, you dumbass? You stupid bastard. Like, I do not wish to be harassed while I'm picking flowers. Actually, I don't wish to be harassed anytime. There's Gummy Girl. Y'all, I saw her a little bit earlier. This game has like actual servers, y'all. I don't think they shard. I don't think there's like cross realm and all that stuff. Like if you're on a server, you're just on that server. So I saw her a little bit earlier. And damn, she's got a nice bow. What the fuck? Where did she get that? Like she's only level 16 and she's equipped like that? I'm gonna skin her boar though. Damn right. That's my boar now, girl. Like, I got some pork. I'm gonna cook this food too. I'm gonna do some cooking and some fishing today, y'all. It's a big day. Place the bouquet. Okay. I got that done. I said I was gonna do this, right? And then, oh, I'm gonna go down here and do this little quest. Truffle Fever. Collect any truffles you can find in the forest. I remember this quest. Y'all, this is the starter place. This is the starter zone down here. Monarch's Bluff and Jawbone Cove. That's where we met Erda and Aelstrom at, y'all remember? And then we came up this way and I didn't accept the quest Truffle Fever. I need to do that quest. I'm leaving no quest undone, y'all. I'm doing them all. That's right, we're doing all of them. Like, I ain't playing no games, y'all. I mean, I am playing a video game, but I'm not playing games in the other respect. Look, y'all, a bonfire. I'm drawn to it, you know. Like a moth to the flame. Oh, wait, look. You see, this is what I love. How do I put my axe up? Oh shit, look at the axe throwing animation, y'all. Look at this when you go to like aim with the axe. Look at this. Tell me that's not fucking cool. Like she flips it and it makes a good sound. Holy shit, that's a good animation. But like, how do I, like, I know how you swap your weapon, but how do you sheath your weapon? Because I don't like running around with my weapons out when I don't have to have them. These things are important, y'all. Let's see. Action, cycle weapons. Swap weapon. Bop, bop, bop. It might be easier just to Google it. This is the kind of thing I'm okay with Googling, y'all. When the game doesn't, you know, just tell you basic stuff. Huh. X. Oh, y'all, this is Z. You can crawl in this game, y'all. Look at this shit. Hold up. Jump. Y'all, I'm just a wee babe. You gotta learn to crawl, you know, crawl before you can walk. Look at that. Just broop. You can sneak, you can crouch. Okay, but like, for real, how do you fucking... Let me Google it real quick. New World? How to sheath weapon. PC? Like, hold up, this game's cross-platform. Oh, right, I remember thinking, like, why were they putting the Steam emblem next to some people in the chat? Well, I tell you this, you don't see it, many people playing anything other than PC. Look at the chat, y'all. So how do you put your weapon away? Right. Tittle key? Oh my god. Tittle key, y'all. And people will criticize my pronunciation of tittle. You know, it's a goddamn tittle key. Shut the fuck up. Shut your mouths. Gee whiz. People they don't want to let me do anything, y'all. And Tittle key is really hard for me because I've got a short keyboard. I've got like a gaming keyboard. I don't have 4-in-1 pads, so it's like a, what do you call it, a 66% keyboard. So I got to press like all kind of shit like function, what is it? Function escape. I've got to press function escape. I'll rebind that at some point. But y'all, look at this. The game rewards exploration because, not exploration, y'all, exploration. They don't reward you for dying. I saw the campfire and I was drawn to it and I come over. It's a bonfire, not a campfire. You know, it's a, I'm not gonna go on a tangent. But look, they gave me a little piece of lore right here. I don't want to get too bogged down in the story, but this is really cool for collectors and people that want to know the lore of the game. I'll read this later. And you can see like they have like little booklets that you want to collect. Oh, I got some more attribute points. What did I get them for? Just for whatever? Like discovery? I got 5. I'm going to start putting points in strength now because what I want to do, y'all, is I want to keep just working up to the next threshold of one of these 3 traits. So we don't have the light attack damage, and I want that. And so I'm going to start, well, maybe I don't. Maybe I just want to keep going dexterity. I don't know. 5% physical damage plus 50 encumbrance is quite good at 100 point. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to start working toward the first breakpoint for strength. It still helps all my weapons. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's go down to Truffle Thing. Get on the road, y'all. You get a speed boost when you travel on the road. You see it come up down there. There it goes. Hapless Hal. Traveling herbalist.
Did you see my court? Huh? The wilds of Eternum have never been safe, but the roads? I've never seen anything like this before today. Vicious boars came out of nowhere, ate all me truffles.
Oh no. There's the baby. She's redeeming the hydrate. She says, drink up, cutie. Okay, baby, this sip's for you. Ah, oh, that's so good. Can y'all hear the sipping? Let me see if I can sip loudly enough so that you can get the the sippings. Mmm. Oh, that's good, baby. Thank you. And thank you. That's a good reminder, baby. You coming in clutch there because this coffee is fresh and hot and I don't want to sit here and let it get cold, but I'll fucking do it. Took 3 sips. Okay, this boy, his voice is so funny. That's such good voice acting. But why would they do that? I mean, y'all, we know that boars like truffle, don't we? I'm having to play a bit of the fool here, or am I not? Like, we kind of know why the boars did it.
How should I know? Do I look like some kind of boar mind reader? Not me. I'm just a simple traveling herbalist. Tell you this much, however, the beasts have ruined me for the season.
Well, good golly gosh. Is there any way I can help? Vol, girl, thank you for the 9 months. I appreciate that support. And says sneaks in. Well, hello, Vol. Glad to have you. Glad to see you. How have you been, hon? Get another sip of coffee. This is 4 sips in a row. Real life kicked my ass, she says. Oh my gosh, Vol. Nothing too bad, I hope. Good gosh.
You mean you'd help old hapless Hal? Why, yes, you're a saint. Take my sickle, hunt up some truffles, and bring them to the settlement. Oh, gather any herbs or berries you see for yourself as well. They'll fetch a gold or two at the trading post.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea, traveling herbalist. Vol says, no, just busy, busy, busy. I did finally do something with the 3D printer, though. Oh, yeah? What did you do with it? I am very eager to know. Something probably really cool, I bet. Yeah, she says, let me show it off. Fuck yeah. Okay, accept. Oh, look at all these. Okay. That's a bunch of truffles. Did the, let me see if the, I want to do like another tree to see if the animation is like, let me try another banana tree, see if that login thing is still bugged. It is, damn it. It's only showing the first swing. I don't know if that's some lag or something on my end. But let me get these truffles. Oh yeah, +1. Get the fuck out of here, Danter. These are mine. All these damn boar. I didn't get no shots on that. Okay, I'll take this boar skin though. Wait a minute, I'm not doing any of my animations. It must be some kind of weird lag or something. Okay, Vol says sent in Discord. Okay, let me have a look. Let me grab these other 2 truffles and get away from these boars. Okay, got that done. No, it better. It's gray. It's a gray quest. It better still give me some spirits. Okay, I'm safe on the road. Let me have a look. Let's see. Discord. Okay, let's have a little look-see, shall we? Oh my, what is this? What in the world? What do we have here? This is the makings of something very fancy, I can tell. It looks like... I can't really say. Yeah, Vol. It's designed to hold something in there, and it looks like you take and slide this in and out of something. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, okay. She says for context, this is the plan. Oh, this is damn cool. Like, it's a keyboard. I don't know what the screen be doing. Oh no. Oh no, baby. Oh. Sweetheart redeemed the no cursing. Oh God. That's for 10 minutes too. I've actually been doing better about the swearing. I see that you have a place to plug in your Ethernet cable right there, and then you got some USB ports. So you got an HDMI right there, and okay. Very nifty, very cool. And Vol says, I'm safe on the road, quotes famous last words. And it's the makings to overthrow corporate power. It's a what? It's a what? It's a full computer. That is cool as heck. And Vol says, God is cursing, by the way. Take the Lord's name in vain. Yeah. Why? Okay, tabbing in and out of this game is really something. I accidentally turned on the start screen a while ago. Again, and the music started blaring. I was like, oh, what the crap? And crap's not a curse word, y'all. That's family. I'm still family friendly. Okay, so I think, right. I turn in, hold up. That wasn't an autocomplete quest, was it? I've got 2 quests ready for turn in. War starts in 11 hours. Oh, there's a lot of stuff here. Recall to the end. So I'm going to go here and turn in my quest, and then we're going to go do the other quest. Yeah. Vol says, I'm excited to do the electronics. Heck yeah. How is it? I remember the launch being rough. Yes, it was. It was rough, Vol. And so I played this just a touch. I think I might have got to like level 30s, maybe almost to 40 before I stopped. And that was like 4 years ago. Well, I remember that they did this thing, Vol, where they launched a little tiny expansion. It came with like the Void Gauntlet, some quests, a couple of dungeons, and mounts. And that was like a couple of years ago. And they were charging like $15 for it. Well, I skipped that. I said, no thank you. And just recently, they've done their Nighthaven expansion. They didn't call it an expansion, they call it a season, but clearly there's a crap ton of stuff in it. And it's a new zone, it's new everything, like tons of updates, set bonuses, new gear. Yeah, it's just like what you would expect from a full expansion. And what got my attention, Vol, was like, I saw that on Steam. It was like on my Steam launcher, and I clicked on it. And I saw, okay, well, they actually took that little halfway expansion that they were doing for $15, and they refunded people that bought it recently, and they gave it to somebody like me that never bought it just for free and wrapped it into the Nighthaven expansion. And the Nighthaven expansion's free. So the game's still basically just your buy to play game. And you get all this stuff that they've done. And they've made, it's, all I can say is it's very good now. As far as I can tell, they've got a whole new player experience. It's a lot of stuff. I don't remember a lot of this. A lot of new quests. The story's quite good. So far. And there's a ton of voice acting in it. Like everything is voice acting. Even the like lesser quest that's on story quest. But yeah, so I've been like, I'm happy with my little $50 that I spent 4 years ago. This game I think it's got the potential to make a comeback with this new update. And I'm planning on, really exploring it. I'm going to try to get to max level and like check everything out. Because I played it last week. And Vol says, I thought they shut it down, not going to lie. Yeah. They've been kind of quiet. I think they've been trying to fly under the radar. But now they're starting to make some noise again that Nighthaven came out. And that's when it got on my radar like last week. And I played it last week and I had a lot of fun with it, so I said, yeah. Gonna give it another go. Oh, I don't want to forget to turn in my quest. I got one kind of south and one kind of north. Okay. Let's go turn this in. I want to do some crafting. I've been doing some logging. I want to see what that's like. I want to do some fishing, some cooking. Okay, Hapless Hal. So he's done went up the road. This is the fella we got the truffle quest from.
Here's my new friend right here. Oh, the truffles I lost and then some. Hoo-hoo. I hope it wasn't too hard. Keep that sickle for your troubles. And if you make a habit of harvesting herbs and such, we'll cross paths again. No doubt.
This motherfucker about as silly as I am, y'all. Holy shit. Alright, Hal. Okay, let me go right up here. Am I going the right way? Yeah, we just go across town. Oh, yeah. Vol says, I think they're doing the same thing as the No Man's Sky devs. Oh, that's a game right there. Yeah. Yeah. You know, and that I've got that game Vol. And I play that every once in a while. And that is that's a very good game. Maybe one day I'll get around to playing it on the stream. Okay, Fiona.
The true heir sought to save us once, and now the answer they'll bring. The lost will learn, be forever turned. They'll know them as our one true king.
Y'all, she's quite the lyricist. Alright, what is this? A loyalty band? I don't want a light headgear. I want medium headgear. But you know, I can just sell it. Let me check my bags. I hadn't checked my bags in a while. What have I got this cool? Anything good? Varnished amulet. Do I have an amulet yet? No. Okay, yeah, put your gear on. Look at that. Gives me some more health. There we go. What's this? Pristine Ranger's Treads. Is that better than what I have? Like 130 versus what? No, I've got my good ones on. Rest of this is just a bunch of junk. I could always keep this cloth dress just for roleplay though. I don't know. Yeah, Vol says it's good now. That's a good redemption story. Yep. Yeah, that's a fine game. I've got some hours on it. I think I've got probably somewhere between 100 and 200 hours. Like what I do with that game is I play it and I binge the mess out of it for a day or two and then I put it down for a while. Like it's like chocolate. Like I make myself sick on it and then I don't want it anymore for a while, but then I get another craving. Okay, let's go this way. I'm gonna go up here and do this and then this and this and this and then get the fast travel point and then go from there. Is that it? There's a fast travel point way over there. It might be the one I'm headed to. The mount is like level 20, so I hope I'll have enough gold to get it by then. I need to kill some stuff and get some items to sell on the trade post. She just cut my left shoulder, y'all, with her spear.
Stop this! I'm your friend!
Oh. Zombies.
In that hole together. Don't make me do this. Stay back! I won't tell you again. Forgive me.
Oh, honey, I don't think there's anything to forgive. I don't think you had a choice, girl. You did what you had to do. You know, that was a straight up zombie. What is this stance? What what is she doing? That's a posture for you. That'll give you scoliosis right there, it will. Like, my God, girl, you gonna be a chiropractor's wet dream if you keep standing like that. Holy smokes.
Whoa, you! If you thought you were going to the mines, think again. If you have loved ones in there, I don't know what to tell you. Almost everyone's fallen lost and no support from Prydwen in sight.
Okay. So I came from the night reagent. Okay, this is part of the campaign. This is part of the campaign quest here.
Oh, so now she sends someone. And a stranger who's not even a knight. I sent dispatches informing the region of what happened, and I even said, send every knight available. Doesn't look like that's what's happening.
Okay, so it's not just her quote-unquote trusted advisor that seems to think she doesn't know how to do her job. Maybe he's not like Grima Wormtongue after all. Because this lady right here seems to think she don't know what she's doing either. And so, you know, I don't know. You know, a couple people, you know, talking bad about somebody don't necessarily mean that person's bad. But they piqued my interest. Let me get a sip of coffee. Get some new boots. Oh, they about like the ones I got. They're just 1/3. Oh, they're light too. I don't want to wear light stuff.
For a while, some of the miners were holding out, fighting back with their picks against the teeth and claws of their now withered friends. At this point, it's probably a lost cause. I can't imagine that any of them are still standing.
Well, I could go in and search around a bit. Here, Vault says, it doesn't? Not necessarily, no.
You're brave, I'll give you that. But we're not talking about a handful of withered. We're talking about the whole damn mine. Look for that stubborn Elias Derrick and anyone else who's not fallen, and then get them and yourself out of there quickly.
Okay, lady, you don't have to tell me twice. Except, hey. Yeah, I wanna form my own opinion about the Night Regent. I mean, she seemed like a pretty decent chick, you know, and that guy, her advisor, that advisor of hers was giving me the stink eye when he walked by. So I just don't know. Oh, I like her look. She's got her little tricone on. Look at her. Katie Isabu. Sweetheart redeems the hydrate. All right, sweetie. This one's for you. Oh, that's good. She says, coffee. Yep. My kidneys are going to be floating here in a second. Okay, so this is a whole last thing up here. Okay, this is a large, okay. I see the little markers all around. Okay, so we can complete some of our objectives as we go. Get the supply crates. I saw one over here as well. And I don't know if they give you more than you actually need, so I better kind of like get all the ones I see. Because it's easier to get them now than it is to like try to backtrack. Oh, he saw me. Oh, he's coming. Y'all, he's not a shambler. He's not a shambler. Y'all, why am my animation locked? What is going on? Yeah, oh my, really? Like, really? What the frick? Like, the aggro radius is too short. Them headshots. Get out of here. Let me swap to my hatchet. Oh gosh. She stole my kill. She stole my blooming kill. Y'all saw it. Okay. Obsidian flux 22. I don't know what that is, but it's probably like a crafting reagent. If I had to guess. Let me try to cut down a tree. Oh, wait a minute. Let me loot my... What is this? Okay. Oh, I got a miner's pick. There we go. Yeah, the game is like doing some weird animation stuff this morning. Like it's not... The animations are freezing sometimes. Not sure what to do about it. I logged out and logged back in. It wasn't doing that last week. My immersion is ruined. There's no coming back from it either. Once you've ruined my immersion, it's always ruined. You can't make up for it by like immersing me more later. It just doesn't work like that. Nope. Sorry. I'm about to throw this hatchet though. Whop! Oh, look at them shots. Well, if you get done like running all around. Oh! Okay, we're gonna throw it at him too. Right in his head. What is he throwing? Pus? What was that? I hear a lot of fighting all around. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, that was a... We just cleaved his balls. Get the supply crate. Cool. Anything else to see? Oh, I see one down there too. I'll go down here and get that one. Oh. There's a better way to go. There's a better way to go, and we're going to go that way. I don't have to fight all these things. Oh, we just ran up on one. Okay, there we go. Okay, cool. So, right, I can still chop them. I can still chop them in melee with left click. And it's just right click that turns it into a ranged thing. I think I'm gonna go back to like melee axes as the specialty. Yeah. We're just gonna keep adding strength here, just like we discussed earlier. Just gonna get the threshold point in strength, dex, and constitution, and then just keep working, like staggering, working them up. One at a time. Oh, but I did say I was gonna like, let's see. Here we go. Okay, I got a point for bow and a point for hatchet. I'm gonna go get out of, I'm gonna get out of throwing. How do I do this? Respec, right there. Free respec, love it. Okay, so I'm going berserker. Enter a berserk mode. that increases all attack damage by 20% for 5 seconds. Hitting a target will extend the duration by 1 second up to a max of 12 seconds. Well, good golly gosh. On the hunt while Berserk is active, your movement speed is increased by 13. Well, let's see what else they're offering. Oh, I like this. This is accumulated power. It's like a combo. After 3 successful light attacks or aimed throws against the same target, gain in power, granting a 20% base damage increase for 3 seconds. Okay, I like that better than this. And what's the... I'll look at it later. Let me go back. We'll put a point in bow. I actually don't care for this AoE build. I'm going to keep the headshot out of this one. I'm going to respec. Because now I'm starting to figure out kind of how I want my build to play. I do want that initial headshot. But then I'm going to go over here into penetrating shot. Because I enjoy penetration. Shoot an arrow that deals 150% weapon damage and passes through targets. It has a 100-meter range. This ability supports smart cast. And I forget what that is. That's some kind of like mouse over thing it does. But now, yes, we're back more single target. Let me jump my little happy ass back up here. Just have a look. I see over there. We're going to keep doing this. I'm going to work my way. I'm going to keep working on the anniversary gift as we work toward Crisis. Oh, you can go in both. Well, I'm torn, y'all. Let's go in here then. Okay, so that's a man. He's kneeling down with his hands behind his head, so I guess I shouldn't kill him. I reckon that wouldn't be appropriate. Maybe we just talk to him. Okay, yes, you rescue him. I'm the type of girl, you son of a bitch. What do you think you're doing? You're about to get your head chopped off. Okay. Right, it would not be appropriate to kill someone that's being held hostage or needs to be rescued. You wouldn't... Of course you wouldn't do that. And I'm not, y'all, I'm not just saying that because I'm streaming. I promise I believe it.
I'm making a run for it.
Okay, he's making a run for it. Good for him. Vol. Vol says doubt. Vol. It's true. Oh, here's another little lore snippet. Let's see. If it's not too long, I will read it. Okay, this one's not too long. And it looks to be kind of cute. Okay. Edda Koning. Y'all, Edda Koning? Is she not the Night Regent? Vol says sus. Vol. I think this is the Night Regent. At least I know her last name is Koning, I believe. It says, Darling Edda, I know I hate writing, but I thought this would be a nice surprise. You're a strong, kind, wonderful woman, and I feel stupidly lucky that I can call you mine. Oh, God. The simpery, y'all. Why don't you glaze her a little bit? Do you remember when we first came here? You got so excited by the silkweed and the wire fiber. You made so many garments. No, she's not the regent. This is the tailor. Edda's the tailor, now I remember. Says, I barely had any place to sit. If I could gift you anything, it'd be that excitement again. Oh my. Isn't that just so sweet? My goodness. Vol says, Koning? That's Dutch for king. Oh. That looks like a mining vein right there, but I'm not a miner, so I do not wish to get that. I'm a logger. I'm in the forestry business, y'all. This is mine. What are they doing? Get out of here, El Madur. These are my quest items. Heck yeah. Vol says lumberjacking it up. Yes, I am. I'm a logger. I just need me a flannel shirt and a big double bit axe. And I would be in business. I swear they better have double bit axe in this game. Or I shall be sending feedback. Wait a second, what's this? Oh, supply catch. Can these things not just F off? Get out of here. Ooh, wire weaver. Let's see. Rescue Tamira Dudek. Okay. This is my second rescue.
I thought I'd never get out of here. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay, now what? Now where do I go? I think okay, we're going that way. So I have to climb up. We've got to go up. Up is the right way. Let's see. Jump up here. Can't jump up there. Gotta jump like this. Damn it. They're not a better jumper than me. Here we go. Okay, who is this? Shazan Cortez.
The mine's lost! Everyone is withered! I'm getting out of here!
Oh my God, don't be such a negative Nancy. Like, don't be so damn pessimistic. Let's see, let's go up this way. I hate fucking pessimists, y'all. They'll say, oh, we're just realists. No, you're not. That's a fib. Alright, Vol. Vol's gonna go take a nap. She hadn't slept yet. Girl, get you some sleep. Let's see. Hope you have a lovely nap. Okay, wait, but am I missing something? Hold up. Let's see. 310. Okay, let me go up here. I'm gonna go get this little waypoint. Yeah, this is like a little fast travel. Yes, okay, now I can very quickly get back to town if my little hearth isn't up. But I think the hearth in this game is pretty darn short. Vol saluting. Alright, Vol, see you later. Oh, yeah, so there's some Xbox players, y'all. So this game is cross-platform now. Was it? I don't remember. Was it cross-platform at launch? That's pretty big when a game goes cross-platform. That opens you up to like multiple new audiences. Elias Derritt. He's the mine supervisor. Alright, so let me talk to him.
Oh, finally, a sign of hope. A brave warrior battling their way through the withered. Oh, it's beyond a relief to see you up here. Now maybe we can find a way to reclaim the mine.
I don't know about that, homie. I'm just here to get you out. Okay? That's all I'm really here for.
And for that I'm mighty grateful, sure enough. But we can't go without dealing with that infernal relic that caused this disaster.
You're only saying that because this is your fucking mine. And it's your job. He's like the mine supervisor, y'all. Like, bro, this is your problem. Alright then.
I saw it with my own eyes. An ancient tablet unearthed from its rocky tomb. I had a bad feeling about it from the start. An ill omen, to be sure.
Yeah? Did you have it removed, though?
Nah. I told the crew no one was to touch the damn thing. It was thrumming with some unholy energy. I wanted to get the sage Moira out here to study it. Of course, never got a chance. Next morning, the first of the miners fell to the curse. And then the lost pirates attacked, hunting for that tablet, no doubt.
Okay. The pirates were lost too, then?
Yeah, and they're guarding the tablet like it's some kind of treasure. If we don't destroy that damn thing, I fear the curse will spread beyond the mine.
Right. Well, I'll destroy the tablet then, you know. I do what I got to do. I'm just an adventurer out here, you know.
You're clearly capable, and I won't complain. I'd go with you, but I'm plumb exhausted from this ordeal. And I'm not much of a fighter. But don't forget, Sage Moira needs to see what started this. Smash the tablet and collect the fragments, and then bring them back. We'll leave together, or not at all.
All right. I'll accept. Elias Darrett. Okay, so we got our little waypoint. I see a couple of oh my god, boy, do not fucking chop trees down on my head. Do not chop trees down. Y'all see that? You have to yell timber. Like, what kind of fucking logger is he? Like, he ain't no true logger. Y'all, lumberjacks, when they chop a tree, just y'all seen me. Every time I chop a tree down, I say, timber! And it's, you know, it's so people don't fucking die, y'all. They don't have hard hats in this day and age. Are they fucking crazy? Gosh, I can give lumberjack lessons if I need to. There's quests way over there, but I don't need to bother with that just right yet. I've got all I can handle right here. Devil's Honey. Let me go do number 2. Yeah, we'll collect our Devil's Honey, right? Oh, it's right. Gosh, it is. It's just right here. Oh, fuck. Don't fall on the spiky things. Y'all, that's a good way to die. Okay, let me get this honey. This is the Devil's Honey, y'all. Okay. I'm getting it. Anything else of interest here? Oh, I see another letter. A note for Stinky. Who is Stinky? Who is Stinky? What the frick? That's a rude thing to call somebody. Note for Stinky. The Huntman's Stench. Y'all, let me read this. I'm getting a sip of coffee. Note for Stinky. Stinky! We were hoping you'd join our hunt. But I knew it, but your odor is spooking all the game. Y'all, Stinky's gone for a certainty, Stinky is gonna have to remain downwind, y'all, of the prey. So we're heading out on our own. Don't know what you've got spoiling in them guts of yours, but you can expel it in solitude. Oh my God, y'all. Stinky's been farting all over these people. Y'all, it's not that Stinky ain't bathing and putting his deodorant on. Stinky is flatulent. Like he's on them beans too hard. Like, Stinky, you gotta get off the baked beans, Stinky. They say, we've had enough of it. Once we've bagged a bear or two, we'll be back to let you out. Hopefully, your arse will have said its piece by then. Like, my God, they besmirching this man's arse. That's just disrespectful. Leave a note for Stinky out there like that for somebody to come by and read. Putting him on blast like that. Tain't right. Look at, I love the little shacks. Oh, and I got landmark credit. Look at this little happy little shack. Is there anything cool? No, it's just like a little smithy, y'all. McMiller Jr. Okay. I feel the need to chop. Oh, some nut. Y'all, I can gather nuts and berries. Oh yeah, let me forage a little bit. I don't want no boulder though. But I do wish to have some nuts and berries. That's what I can be, y'all. That's my role play. Like, I'm an outdoors woman, y'all. I'm a hunter. I'm a forager, a scavenger. I'm a lumberjack. And I'm an engineer on top of it. So, herbs. Let me get this. What is this? Ooh, peppercorn. I got some peppercorn and some hyssop. I'm very tempted to call it hyssop. Well, let me chop this tree down. Damn it. The animation's still funky. They need to fix that. Okay, where am I going? Let's go back up here. I don't want to get too distracted. There's a couple of things I do want to do though. Oh. That dude looks pretty bad. Why is my... Oh, right, I went back melee. Oh, he got chopped. Let me switch back to my bow. I don't want to, like, level one over the other too much. Oh, look at this! Like, the mine's blocked, and they give me... Y'all, they're giving me a cannon to blow open the mine. Let's fight. You son of a bitch. Get out of here. You're getting headshotted. Oh, he's doing backflips. We'll just fire from the hip, y'all. All the animations are bugging out right today. I don't know what's going on. He's not blocking. Shoot him in the... Shoot his legs. There we go. Y'all, they took my role play from me. I was gonna shoot the cannon. I was gonna do it. That was my cannon to shoot. I can't even click that right now. Let me get this supply stockpile. What all's this give? Oh, got a hatchet and some aged tannin. Darkness Falls. This is too... I'm not going to read all this. I like the little short cute ones though. Like the one about Stinky. Okay, I'm trying to destroy this train. Yeah, just shoot it. Okay, I got that tablet fragment. Anything else in here I need to see? Tend to? Oh, she blew this thing open. Oh, it's just another way to come out. I'm gonna go back through here. No, I guess I won't. Wait, here's somebody to fight in here. Oh, I already have this objective, but I didn't notice it. Okay, so we killed the quartermaster. Good. I'm glad I ran back in here, because, y'all, I would have been done miss that. Actually, the waypoint was drawing me back in there, wasn't it? That was the whole... I couldn't have missed it, because it was drawing me in there. Loud. Okay, I think I've cleaned up all the quests around here, so let's go. What's that? The Heroreth Lookout, a view of the mines. Okay, well, let me go up there. I think I've already looked at that, though. Yeah, I have. That's where the note about Stinky was at. Okay, let's talk to this dude. Elias.
You did it then? Shattered the tablet? God's blood! I'm glad I didn't send you in there to your doom. I'd have felt bad about that.
Yeah, he felt, I mean, wow, that's really some consolation. He felt bad about it.
I hate to abandon the mine, but with the tablet gone, maybe these pirates clear out and we can get back to work after time passes. If anyone's left, that is.
So you, the foreman, and few others.
Haha, Musa. She's a stubborn one, all right. I'll wager she's still waiting at the mine's entrance. I'll go and try to convince her to come back to town.
Yeah, good.
But you, my friend, you must make haste back to Prydwen. Tell the Night Regent what happened here, and give the tablet fragments to Sage Moira.
So he is capable of, like, actually moving his legs, huh? But yeah, we'll get some answers, big boy.
Yeah, let's hope. If anyone will know what in tarnation that thing is, it'll be Sage Moira. Let's hope it's not related to those rumors from the southern farms. I'll go and round up Foreman Musa and the others. Meet me back in town when this is over, and the first round of Gerties is on me.
Alright, brother. But y'all, he's really got, like, this Sage Moira must have really made an impression on him, y'all. I ain't never seen nobody glaze somebody so damn hard. Like, my God, he's turning her ass into a Krispy Kreme donut, y'all. Except Tay. Okay, there's a couple of things I want to do. There's a couple of things I really want to do today. Like, I want to work on... I'm going to pull off questing for just a bit. I feel like I've done a good hunk of that today. I will turn in the ones I have to turn in back in town. Let me go to my settlement over here. Let's recall to the inn. I'm gonna turn these in. We can always come back. What's that down there? Uncharted landmark. Okay, yeah. I'll eventually work my way down there. What is this little region called? How do you know? Okay, so I'm in like Monarch. Okay, you mouse over this. This is all Monarch's Bluff right here. Y'all see how it like, y'all see how it highlights the border. But look, this is my first time looking at, good God. Okay, so this was part of the expansion. This is Nighthaven. And it gets invasions, y'all. Look at that. Arcanist Hold, that's the new, is that the new raid? It's an elite stronghold siege. Like, look how big this zone is, y'all. Like, it's 2 to 3 times the size of Monarch's Bluff. And Brimstone Sands was like the little $15 expansion they did, but now that's free too. It's included in the base game. They gave it to me for free. Along with Nighthaven. Like, I'm just very happy with them at the moment. Because I paid $50 for this thing like 4 years ago. And there's no subscription cost. Like, that's I'm gonna be honest, that's kind of appealing. Yeah. So they're making right with things, but don't let me get too hung up. There's the raid Isle of Night. I want to do all of this. The raids are 6. It says recommended level, minimum players 6. So the raids scale to like how many people you have. Arcanist Hold is recommending 20 players. Gosh, I can't wait to get over there. This is supposed to be like the spooky zone, y'all. There's werewolves and stuff. Okay, I don't want to get hung up on it. Let me, oh, what was that? Y'all scatterbrain scattering. Let me go right here. Let's recall to Prydwen. Because I think that's where I need to turn my quest in at. I want to do some cooking and I would like to do some engineering. You know, I would like to try my professions out today. I would like to do some fishing, some cooking, and some engineering. Yeah. Just a bit. If I could just get to do a bit of it, I'd be pretty happy. Might have to take a little bathroom break here in a minute. I'm gonna turn my quest in first. I see I have one right over there. Is it inside here? Yes, it is. Here she is. This is Geerty Lothar.
Aha! There's my honey. I mean, my honeycombs. I wasn't calling you my honey. That would be absurd, but yes, this is fantastic. I'm gonna whip us up some honey cakes right away.
Y'all, I like her voice. Alright, complete. Make me some honey cakes. That sounds really good, actually.
You did me a good turn with my devil's honey. I'm thinking I might have another favor to ask, if you've got the time.
Not right now, hon. Not right now. I've got other things. Maybe later. I wish to do some professions. I want to get rich. Filthy rich from my engineering and logging, and I want to be like an epic fisher lady. Go turn this one in. It's 94 meters, y'all. That's a long way. Oh, what's this? Huh? Oh, I don't have a Nightveil costume. That's something I want to do too, but I feel like I don't have time to do it all. Halloween's not gonna last forever though, is it? Maybe that's what I should do. Try to figure out how to get a Nightveil costume. Okay, so here we go. Let's talk to the regent, Jin J. Her name is Jin J. This is the lady that everybody thinks is incompetent, y'all. I don't think she is. Maybe she's just a little inexperienced. She needs my help, y'all. She needs the help of an experienced leader like myself, a real queen.
You return. Excellent. Minister Lockney said I sent you on a fool's errand. But I can see from your expression you bring dark tidings. What did Foreman Musa say? Tell me the miners are all right.
Well, Jen, I'll give you the bad news, hon. A few, but most have become lost.
I can't tell you how disappointed I am to hear that. I have failed in my duty to protect the people of Prydwen. The warnings were there, and I allowed them to be ignored.
Well, I reckon it's gonna be a public hanging, y'all. Poor Jen.
From this moment forward, I will take every precaution to ensure the people of Prydwen are safe, inside and outside these walls. We will start by discovering how this disaster at the mine began. Surely someone saw something.
Where's the king? Maybe they said, but where's the king or queen? Because she's just the regent. She's a night regent. So she's giving herself a second chance here, y'all. She's not accountable to anybody. Okay, they dug up an ancient tablet, Jen.
Such relics are better left in the earth. The ruins of Eternum hold dangerous secrets
I
that
shouldn't
are
have
best
accepted
left
it.
uncovered. We'll need to have Sage Moira study this tablet for answers.
Let me just back out of this, because all I wanted to do was do the hand in. We can do that later. I want to just do my hand ends and then do some fishing and stuff. People are arguing about the game in the chat, saying it's boring. I don't know, you know, different people find different things entertaining. To me, I feel like it's pretty good. I mean, I don't know how you would be bored. There's plenty to do. Like, I don't know. Like, there's housing, there's raids, there's a million bazillion quests, it appears. There's crafting, you know, there's an auction house. It's a, you know, it's a pretty standard MMO. It seems to have all the bells and whistles, so I don't know. Maybe maybe MMOs just aren't their thing, you know?
Oh dear, he's not with you. That can only mean... Blast that Dummkopf! I told him to stay with me today. But no, he had to go to the mines and pick at another rock.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry, Eda.
I'm sorry too. There will never be another Eddie. I remember the first time he handed me his coat in the rain. Our first... Thank you for bringing me the news. Even if it wasn't what I expected.
Yeah, that's sad. Bless her heart. She lost her boo, y'all. She lost her boo thing. Oh, level 13, y'all. I'm coming up pretty quick. Y'all. I'm just kind of playing the game naturally, you know, kind of doing what they're showing me to do. Y'all, I'm leveling pretty good. Hand this one in. I'm gonna hand this one in, y'all, and I'm gonna go take a little bathroom break. Might get me something else to drink.
8, 9, 10. The miner's heirloom picks are all here. All accounted for and in good condition.
Yeah.
This will be a big aid to building our defenses. How can I thank you for this?
Well, you can fill these hands, mister. Fill them with money.
You have my friendship, Rajal Sadak. And my time. And an odd job if you ever have need of one. We are always on the lookout for honest, hard-working people. And you strike me as being one.
Yeah, okay, Mr. Mutton Chops.
Let me give you a tip, Rajal Sadak. No one cares where you came from. We care about what you can do. The Regent made me her master builder after she saw my work. Though, she probably regrets that now.
What's this little 93% thing down here? It says press tab to open and close your inventory. The radial meter shows how much encumbrance limit has been used. Oh, I've used 93% of my inventory? How? I barely have anything. Okay, I'm not going to accept his quest. Y'all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go use the bathroom and maybe get me another drink or something. I'll be right back in just a couple of minutes. Okay, y'all. I am back. Let's see. Right, so he's the master builder. Maybe I need to talk to him or something but let me see if I don't. Because this guy's over here. He's near where, like, I can craft stuff at. Right. If he's the master builder, what's right here? This is a forge. And these have tiers, I guess, because, like, people have upgraded the town. Like, whoever owns the town, let me look. Or whoever owns Monarch's Bluff. Who is it? What is that? Eon? Line with Aura. I think that's what that says. So they've upgraded the stuff. Okay. So they're holding control over it and they've upgraded the stuff to tier 4. Here's a smelter. This is where you do wood stuff. Wood shops. Wait, that was a wood shop, right? Not a... Yes, and here's a workshop. So where would a person do engineering at? Let's see. Let me pull up. Let me see what the engineering symbol is. Let's see. Character, trade skills, engineering is somewhere. I have logging. Here we go. Level 50 in engineering. Ah, so it tells you. So it's performed at a workshop and a forge. Okay. Okay, very good. I'm interested to see what it'll say about logging. It just says required an axe. It's like nobody can be so stupid as to not know how to be a logger. Gee whiz. If it had said performed in the forest, I would have fell out of this fucking chair, y'all. Y'all would never hear from me again because I would be dead of laughter. Okay, so the workshop. Okay, let's try a bit. Let's see what I need to do some engineering. Oh, engineers can like make bows. Okay, so cool. I was wondering, I was like, why would I would have called this weaponsmithing, y'all. I would not have called this engineering because engineering does not spring to mind like bow crafting and musket crafting. Like I think of a bowyer when I think of like making bows, right? That's a bowyer. Yeah, it's an interesting thing to call it. Maybe I would have just called this a weaponsmith, or do they only make ranged weapons though? No? They make, oh, we can make, oh cool, so we make gathering tools as well? Oh, I'll probably make some good money off of these. Okay, so I can make a harvesting sickle? What else can I make? I can make instruments too. Okay, so there's too much that you can make. So they had to use something kind of generic like engineer, right? Because they're covering too many bases here to call it weaponsmithing. Oh yeah, oh look at this. Does that mean that I can make all these things? I can make like furnishings for houses. Like I can make furniture and okay, all sorts of stuff. Cool, and they give me a bonus of 50 points in it by being a ranger. That's really cool. So let me try to make me a good bow then. A lacquered wood bow. Let me try that. What does this require? Lumber? Coarse thread? Linen? Is there a way to, oh yeah, pin the recipe. Does that let me keep like the ingredients to it while I'm not looking at it? No. So I just have to memorize what I need. Hi-yi-yi. Y'all. 255 gear score. But can I use it? I don't have, it gives me 1326 engineering. A 442 first craft. Okay, they do the whole first craft bonus stuff. Yeah, so WoW started kind of doing this thing, right? Like they kind of copied some of this a bit. Okay, well it's pretty straightforward. Craft mod determines the perk. So I can choose the perk, like crit chance, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I like that. Well, what does Azoth do? Azoth increases the chances for attributes, perks, and gem slots. Oh! Increasing potential gear score with better materials allows you to add more Azoth. Okay. So I need 2 linen, 3 coarse leather, and 12 timber. Okay, so I'm not a woods, what do you call it? I'm not like a carpenter, so I can't refine my timber to logs or whatever I need probably to make that. Do I have any timber? Probably not. I probably have, right, so I just have green wood. Okay, so I need 12 timber, 3 leather, 2 linen. Okay. Let me go to see if I can afford this stuff on the trade post. Is this it right here? Yeah, let's go up there. That little thing popping up with the stars, that's people performing their little instrument stuff, which I think is so cool. Okay, let's see. Timber? Let's sort by the lowest price. So the cheapest we can get is 30. 0.30. Okay, I need 12 of them. Buy that. Okay. Coarse, I think it was coarse leather. I'm spelling coarse wrong. It's C-O-A-R-S-E. Coarse leather, yeah. Not like a school course, like course as in whatever. Okay. Oh my. There's Waylon. Waylon says, I see you are playing yet another game. Don't lose hope. One day you'll find a sugar daddy in one of these games. Waylon, you so cry. I hope you're doing good today. I'm glad to see you. So how many did I need? I believe I needed 3. I'm gonna get 3. Wow, 5 gold? Gosh. They're nickel and diming me. Okay, what else? I needed linen. There's not multiple types of linen. Let's see. And Waylon says, I've been on and out watching you the past few streams. Just haven't been too talkative of late. I said, yeah, okay. And Waylon says, I know you miss my fabulous personality. Waylon, that is the God's honest truth. I do. Get a sip of coffee. I've been feeling kind of low-key myself the last few days, if I'm being honest. Let me get 3 of these. I know I needed 3 of one, 2 of the other, and I don't remember which it was. But that should give me enough. And this game puts everything just right in your inventory too. So let me have a little look-see. Gotta run back over to the... Where's the crafting stuff at? That's the tannery. Oh, cool. So I can refine my leather. Right, I probably had gosh, I'm such a silly bitch, y'all. I had probably a bunch of leather from skinning all them boars, and I could have just refined it over there. I didn't even think about it. I wouldn't have had to buy leather. Loom. Okay, so like Stylemancer. What the heck is a Stylemancer? Use barbershop tokens to change your appearance? And transmog tokens to create skins from items you've collected. Okay, cool. Well, they got transmog now. And then the stone cutting table and the forge. Where's my work? Like, I just go, let's see. I just go this way and I'll get to where I need to be. And then it'll all become clear. Waylon says, well, that is not the choice of words I would use to call you. Silly bitch, question mark? Oh my God. Waylon, how could you? How dare you? Waylon says, I would use more, oh, demonic slut from hell. Waylon. Good God. Waylon thinks so little of me. Let's see. Treated wood bow. Which one was I gonna do? I think I was doing the lacquered. Oh my God, I am dumb. I went to go get lumber. What did I buy 12 of? Like, holy hold on. What? Why am I pressing? What is that? Okay, well, you can just put waypoints all over the map. You can put waypoints all over the map if you wish. Okay, let me go back to the trading post. What did I buy 12 of? I bought 12 timber. I need lumber. Right, oh, okay, yeah. I see how I got confused now. Go up this way. Waylon says, hey, you're the one with horns, not me. I do, in fact, have horns. I do. So I need lumber. I'm sure this is going to cost me out the wazoo. $2.98. So it's not too terrible, but it's not cheap either. Like, if I needed a bunch, I'd be screwed. 37. I just wish to test out the crafting. Oh, my little tummy's starting to rumble. It is. Okay, I'm headed the right way. This game is not shy about turning the resolution down. Like, they will turn the textures into mud in a heartbeat. If it feels like your system's struggling a bit. Okay, I think what the fuck? What is wrong with my brain? Now it's saying 13 lumber? I could have swore it said 12. What? It's because I moused... Y'all, because I had this... Gee whiz, I got confused between the two things twice. Oh, y'all. I'm exhausted by my own dumbassery. Okay, let me go back. I'm gonna do it one more time, y'all. We need one more lumber, okay? Like, I can, in fact, do this. Like, it's not hard. Lumber. I wish they had a little button that you could click that would switch between fuzzy search and exact search, right? Like, I just want lumber. I don't want lumber, this, that, and the other, and 10 other things. I just want lumber. Okay, I feel confident that I'm going to be able to actually craft it this time. Like, if not, I swear to God, y'all. I swear to God. I don't know what I'll do. I just can't say. But it'll probably be like having a fucking meltdown. Okay, we're at the workshop. Waylon says, and this everyone is why you shouldn't use drugs. Waylon, I'm completely and utterly drug free. Let's see, craft. Okay, I can do it this time, y'all. I'm gonna press the button, okay? We're getting our lacquered wood bow. Very important, y'all. When you think about this, when you put a little coat of lacquer on your bow, it makes it do more damage and shit. I had no idea, y'all. In my, back in the day, I have lacquered many things before, but never once did it increase the damage of the thing. Like, but then again, I wasn't lacquering things that did damage. It was like a desk that I was putting that on. Waylon says, it's the dating app for furries called Fuzzy Search. I don't know, Waylon. You'd have to ask a furry, because I'm definitely not one, despite what people keep saying about me. I get accused of that all the time. I have no idea. I don't know where it comes from. I think it's like I play a worgen one time. You play a fucking worgen one time, and then all of a sudden, you got big furry energy or something. Continue to wait. So you click the button, then you have to like continue to craft. Okay, so let me use my bow now. Okay, here we go. Very nice. This is a tier 3 bow, y'all. And I'm holy shit. I'm about to 3x the item level here. Like, it was definitely worth getting a ranger for engineering. That extra 50 points. That's a pretty big deal, y'all. Going up to 305. Dang. But I can't use it because it requires level 20. Oh, what a cuck. Oh my god. Oh god. Fuck you, game. Fuck you. Waylon says, lacquered is what you get from sipping that coffee. Coffee does have an effect on me for a certainty. Like, that shit be getting me wound up. But wait a minute. I want to make a fishing pole. And I wish to do some fishing. I said I was going to do that, and I'm going to fucking do it. Even if it's just to catch one fish. Like, I swear to God. Fish. Haha, I just want to make an easy one to make. Because if I make this one, then I'm going to have to be like level 20 to use it or some shit. Fishing pole. Let me look at this. Required level 5. Let me make this one. I need 3 coarse leather and one linen, y'all. That's it, okay? 3 coarse leather, 1 linen. I already have the timber. Okay, 3 coarse leather, 1 linen. Waylon says, I'm just waking up. Forgive my typos. Forgive me typos. She says, see, I keep typing me instead of my... Waylon, I'll be making typos on my best day. Trust me. Coarse leather? It's the rough version, not the scholastic version. 3. Why can I not buy more than 2? Probably because that's all that's in that stack. Okay, I understand. I just buy one of these then. And then linen. Not like John Lennon, just like linen, you know. Like a linen shirt. Made from cotton. Or whatever. I don't know, y'all. I'm not a goddamn seamstress, you know. Linen. There we go. I had to adjust myself in my seat. I was sliding out of it. Just get 3 of these too, why not? Okay, back this way. Random mouth noises. That's what I do when I start getting tired, y'all. Just start saying random shit and making random noises. It's okay. The fishing pole is what I wish to make. Fishing! There we go. I'm just going to make the simplest one possible. Okay, I got everything I need. Here we go. Maybe I need to turn the UI volume down. That's rather loud. Like it's blowing my little ears out. I need to put on earmuffs. Continue to craft. Did I do it? I think I did it. Let me see. Do I have a fishing pole now? Let me search my inventory. Fish. Yes, I do. There it is, right there. Hold on. Now, let me just swap to my bag view, my tool view. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, and I get a new bag slot. So I need to get another bag. Okay. Put my fishing pole right there. I'm not going to get another bag right now. I'll try to remember to do that next time. F3 to use your fishing bag. Okay. It says I need a bait, but I kind of have a good idea of like where you get bait from. Like you get it from plants that are near the water. So I'm gonna go down here because I know there's a place to fish down here. Can I travel down there? Nope. I don't have any of the fast travel stuff to get down there. Damn it. Huh, you would think you'd have like a little fast travel point to get back to the starter. Well, I'm just gonna run south out of here because I want to find me a little place to fish real quick. Because I know fishing in this game is pretty awesome. It really is. That's one thing I remember. How the fuck do you get out of here? Like, it shows that you can go? Huh. I need to go around up this way and then down back the other way. Here we go. Leave it to me to get lost. Okay, now we're going the right way. I see some water. But I know there's like a whole ass ocean like right down here somewhere. Jawbone Cove. And I know that you can get like some louse or some wood louse. And you can fish with that. Like they have a whole bait system and everything in this game, which is pretty neat. It's totally neato. Totally. Bip bop, bip bop. I'm very disappointed. Let me get this skin. Hold up, y'all. I'm not addicted to this or anything. I promise. I just need to get all the skins that I see. Not because I'm addicted to it. It's just for no particular reason. Here we go. Right here's some water. What the fuck what do you think you're doing, asshole? Penetrating oh my god. Yes, yes. That was the right ability to get. Y'all see that one shot? That's a penetrating shot. Very penetrative. Good God, Waylon. Good God. Waylon says she loves skins, especially foreskin makes them into purses. Oh my God. Girl, you talking about me like I'm an ogre or something. Ogres be doing that. Hold on. Oh! Oh my God. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh. Oh. Okay. Fuck. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry, I got caught in the stretch there. So I can just fish right here. I want to fish off the bank. Let me look under here, cause like you'll find some stuff. See, glowworm bait. It's around the water. If you look around the water, you can find. Look at this. Like they need to, like the flint, the bushes and stuff too that are like right near the water. See, woodlouse bait. So now I've probably got enough bait to catch some fishies. And I'm gonna stand on these rocks. Okay, now how do you fish? Lord have mercy, Waylon. Waylon says, of course you run to the water, always have to be wet. Well, I mean, that keeps you clean, you know, getting wet. Yeah. They don't have a lot of running water around here, you know. Little splish splash, you know, never hurt nobody. Says, and you wonder why I say the things you say. No, I never have to wonder why you say the things you say. Let's see. Fishing pole. How does one do this? Let me see. Frick. Hold on. Two-handed gathers fish from open. They told me how to do this at one point. It's not. No, of course you of course you can't build a campfire in the water. What's F11 do? Well, let me just see here a second. Let me just look. How do you fish? How to fish in, oh, what's this game? New World. Press F3 to enter fishing mode and R to equip bait if you have it. Left mouse button to cast. Okay, so there's a fishing mode, F3. And Waylon says, so on a serious note, what's that, Waylon? What's so serious? Let's see. Function for F3. Here we go. Okay. I've got my rod out now, y'all. I took my rod out. I think we can do this. It's a nice rod too. I made it myself. Equip bait. Salt water. Is this like, this is an inlet, right? This is like coming in from the ocean, I believe. So I'm gonna use Nightcrawler. Look at this, y'all. They got a whole ass system. different bait. Saltwater, different types of saltwater. I'm gonna use this glowworm bait. Large boost to catch rarer fish in saltwater. Well, what's this one do? Medium boost. Okay, I understand it. Confirm. Let's see. No. Wait. What is all this? What's happening? Oh, you're supposed to try to get the meter. You hold down left click to get the meter. No, fuck. Okay, hold on. I understand this. Okay. You hold down left click. Booyah. And then I'm in very shallow. It tells you up in the top left. It says get ready. Hook. Got it. And now you watch the little meter. I fucking broke my line, y'all. Okay, but I understand how to do it. I wish that they would put the little cast meter down closer to the center of your screen so I don't have to look way up there. But Waylon says, girl, I haven't been doing my streams at all, and I've been telling people dumb excuses, but you want to know the real reason? Yeah. Says, I was on stream, on camera, and someone came in and commented on my appearance. Said, quote unquote, you lost weight. Well, they triggered the whole body dysmorphia that my family drilled in my head as a kid. So I haven't been streaming at all. Oh. Yeah, gee whiz, Waylon, that's tough. That sounds really tough. Yeah, and that body dysmorphia can do some weird things to you, like you doing where you hear a compliment backwards, you know. Yeah. And says, I mean, yes, I've lost weight, but only in my face. The rest of it has more rolls than Pillsbury. Oh, Waylon. Goodness gracious, girl. I get a sip of coffee. I'm gonna try this again. Okay, so I'm trying to get my cast all the way up. Booyah. Oh, fuck yeah. That's how you do it, Max. I'm in very shallow water. I'm getting ready. Hooked. Now I just got to reel it in so you don't let it max out in the red. Okay, back off. Pull again. Okay, pull hard. No, don't pull it too hard. Don't tug on it too hard. Here we go. No, it gets more sensitive the more you pull on it. Ah, there you go. I got it. I did it. I caught a freaking clam that almost weighed a pound, y'all. Y'all, a 0.74 pound clam. Y'all, I've had clams before. Also, I hate them. Never again. They do not go good with beer. The bartender fucking lied. He did. He lied to me. I was totally happy with like my peanuts and my chips and my popcorn, you know, and he tells me, oh yeah, you should have some clam. Yeah, no, clams are, no. Here we go. Oh, I went too early, y'all. Got too excited. Get ready. Hooked. Okay, we reeling this one in. Okay, back off. Pull again, pull again, pull again, pull again. Stop. Okay, pull again. Y'all see the little meter in the top? Oh, no. Okay, one more time. Let's go. No. This is too fun. Okay, y'all, they nailed this. Okay, yeah, I remember the fishing being, look, she's celebrating. She just stuck that whole big ass foot in her back pocket. Wait, her foot? Fish! It's not a foot, y'all. It's a damn fish. Okay, hold on. We're gonna do another one. But Waylon says, my family has a thing where is you try to diet or they do it when you don't diet too, and they will fix you a plate of food, and then when you when you eat it, they comment that they can't believe you ate that much food. Yeah, despite, like, you know, shoving it at you. Doesn't, you can't, yeah, I know what you're talking about, Waylon. You damned if you do and you damned if you don't. It says it doesn't matter if it's the whole plate or a few bites. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Says, girl, when I was a kid, I was 125 up to the 12th grade. I was bone skinny with a giant head. Oh, I am lucky I didn't tip over when one. Oh, Waylon, that just gave me a funny picture in my head. And Waylon says, and they would all say something. Even today, my mom will comment how much heavier I am compared to my brothers, who honestly look heavier than me. Oh, Waylon. I'm sorry, they do that. You know, my mom, she does this thing. So she's going to be leaving in the next couple days, but she's been staying with me for a week or so. Her car messed up and I've been helping her get it fixed, and she got it back yesterday. So she'll be heading out here in a day or so. But my sister has gained a little bit of weight, and I never say a word to my sister. I don't say a word. Like, I see her on the holidays or whatever. She comes over every so often with the kids, and I never comment on that because I know that's a very sensitive topic, and for most, a lot of people, if not most people. And so I never comment on it. But my mom was just saying the other day, she was like, yeah, I couldn't help it. I said something to your sister about how she gained this weight. And I was like, Mama, you shouldn't say anything to her about that. I'm sure she's aware of it. And, but yeah, that's, older folks are kind of just like that. They just don't, I don't know. But yeah, they just don't have the sensibilities, you know. But yeah, I understand. Let me try to catch another fish, and I'm gonna probably be heading out. I done got real tired. That's not funny. Oh, I hit max that time. Okay, I'm waiting though. I'm waiting. I'm watching my bobber. Did I not put any, wait a minute, did I use all my bait? Hold on. Get ready, hook it. Okay, now we reeling that bad boy in. Stop. You stop when it turns red. Oh, it got red real, okay, we gotta be more gentle. Y'all don't pull that, oh. Don't pull on it too hard. Right there. Oh, this one's a nightmare. Big pull, big. It tried to trick me into breaking my line right there, but I didn't fall for it. Okay. Waylon says, like, yes, I know I put on weight, but that was because my ex used to fix every food possible to make me fat, because he was like, the fatter you are, the more people won't want you. Oh. So it was all because of his jealousy streak. Yeah. That's not good. That's not good at all, Waylon. No wonder he's your ex. That's good, Waylon. That's solid X material right there. Yep. Says, when I got away from him, girl, the pounds started dropping. Fuck yeah. Heck yeah, I'm glad to hear it. Damn glad to hear it. But y'all, I'm gonna believe I'm gonna head out. I done got tired. I done got the brain fog, and the little belly is just a rumbling. Let me get a sip of coffee and I will tell y'all farewell. Gosh, that's good. It ain't hot anymore, but it's still tasty. And that's what's important. But, let me just think how we do this. I promise y'all, I still know how to be a broadcaster. I know how to, do the thing. But y'all, thank you everybody that came out and everybody that chatted with me today. I had a great time. And I hope y'all did. Waylon says, but there has been some weight loss already, but they said in 6 months it's really going to be sliding off, and I am at the 3 months now, and the clothes are getting loose. Oh, that is a very positive sign, Waylon. Yeah, because if the clothes are getting loose, that means it's really coming off. Yeah. But thank you everybody that chatted with me, and everybody that lurked, and everybody that will watch the VOD. Thank you all so very much. I appreciate all of your support. I always do. This, I believe, is Saturday. Yes, it's Saturday because I have to take the trash off. Damn it. But I will be live again tomorrow, being Sunday, 10 a.m. thereabouts. It'll be a story game, Oblivion or Genshin or something like that, y'all. And I'm looking forward to it. And Waylon says, yes, everybody. Like her bra, she loves your support. Damn, Waylon, that is hilarious. But, yeah, I just hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. And of course, whatever you find yourselves doing, I hope you take joy in it. I really do. Until next time, I'll see you all later. Bye-bye for now.